couple caught.
Yeah.
Know of a couple caught. But yeah, since that first one, I was definitely keeping a spin. What?
Green light.
Yeah.
You got
We're all
green light?
Red light, green light.
We're all good.
Green light.
I thought you just checked that.
We're doing it live, folks.
This is a side.
'Cause we're live.
This is side.
We're live.
We're live.
What does everyone think about this? Look who is not here.
I was gonna say, guess who's not?
Yeah,
here?
guess who's not here?
Everybody?
Who?
Cameron.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
Cam.
I bet Cameron's watching. Cameron, comment on your wife's Facebook or YouTube account if you're watching.
You know who else isn't here?
Who?
El Jefe,
Marlon.
the boss,
There's no Marlon.
Marlene is gone.
and that means one thing.
All right. So, I'm going to let these guys do it. We have taken over the studio. The boys are out of town, Marlon and Cameron and everyone. They were going to cancel the live feed, and we said no.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it. And we're going to take over the studio, and we're going to do a little live feed without them. So,
We're
you guys...
hijacking it.
Yep. Clint's in charge.
Clint's
Yes,
in charge,
that's
yeah.
right.
Well, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm giving away
I
everything.
don't know about that.
I'm giving away everything.
I will.
Yeah, someone will.
Marlon's not here to tell me no.
So, you guys know the drill. Again, huge shout out to Stevens Marine. Thank them for sponsoring the live feed as they do every single week. We're out there. I'm out there rocking my brand new 𝗛𝗛𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗗 boat, and I love it. Thanks to Stevens Marine. And it was lucky for me yesterday.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you could
It's the year
post
of the
that
Clint.
picture.
I could
Yeah, show them your
I could
picture,
post
yeah.
them. Oh yeah, bragging rights.
Put it
Yeah.
up on
The
here.
one time I get lucky, I'm just gonna be like, I count it all to skill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
it wasn't
like
luck.
trouble.
So,
Yep,
I'm going to leave it to
trouble is
these
here.
guys here. We got tons of giveaways. We're going to do lots of things. We got River Etiquette, and Marlon and Cameron are not here. So, it should be a really great feed. Right?
It'll be fun.
Okay,
it'll
you
be
guys are
fun
set.
one.
You're on your own.
Yep, we're good.
Okay,
Clint, somebody wants to know when you're going
All
to
right,
take them
Dad.
fishing.
who wants to know?
Richard S.
Yeah. When you
big.
Oh,
Your
my
guide
guide
business.
stickers are in the mail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you caught
deal.
3 springers.
Yeah.
That's all you need
Good
nowadays.
Yeah. I thought
certified.
they just send them to you once you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just come in the mail, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certified.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Facebook monitors are, they've seen it. They're sending me my guide stickers. It's happening.
Yeah.
Let
Just
us know where you're
kidding.
from, guys. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And remember to share this out to all your different feeds. Share it out, message it to any of your
Friends,
loved
family.
ones, friends, anybody. Share it out there. Get these viewers up. 'Cause
Nursing
we only
homes,
got,
wherever.
what, 200 people watching?
Yep.
Let's
bro.
get
That
that
was
number
pretty
up.
quick.
Let's get that number up. Let's do it. And we are talking etiquette tonight. Small river, big river, bank.
Yeah, it's
Well,
great.
Whatever you guys want to hear most, but I think we're gonna start off with some bank etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your favorite.
All 3 of us own boats.
Well,
But we all started somewhere.
We all started somewhere.
first just start with updates.
Update.
What were some updates? Tell everyone what
Okay.
the 3 of you, or what you've each been up to lately, if you haven't been doing anything. But let's get some more people in here. Let's get it over 250 before we really start
Yeah,
talking.
Okay.
Oh.
What's up, John? What have you been up to, bro? You been guiding?
I've been guiding.
Nice.
Springer fishing. We got a few extensions.
Yeah.
Some fish are starting to show up.
It's good to see.
Yeah, I was getting a little bit nervous there for a while, but the last couple days have been good. Clint even caught 3.
It must be pretty freaking good if Clint can go out there.
Dude,
and start
everybody
3.
just like pitches him so much crap.
Jeez.
Like if Clint can catch him, anybody can.
I mean, if
Hey,
you got
even
big
a
boat,
blind
better
squirrel
be out
finds
there.
a nut, right?
Hey,
I got
get it in
lucky.
front of him.
And what, tomorrow's the last day out there?
Tomorrow's last day unless we get another extension. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. What
Yeah.
have you been up to?
Been slow for me.
Been slow?
Yeah, no, I've been like the winter kokanee fishery into the spring.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to say that I'm not like you brave souls that want to go out and twirl herring. I love the chaos of the Wind River and Drano, so that's kind of what I've been waiting for. And looking at the numbers, man, well, Blair, we talked about it earlier. Hopefully, we get a wad of fish coming through. Otherwise, it's going to be slow
Yep.
go.
You're on that hurry up and wait program.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did go walleye fishing though.
There you go.
Dude, that's fun.
I have honestly never done that.
Have you caught a smallmouth yet?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Still having never caught a bass. Ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
never caught a bass. I've never
That's
really
crazy
bass
to me.
fished before. I'm always too busy salmon and steelhead fishing, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Cameron won't take you. Kind of like he
No,
takes
okay,
everyone
so
else
the-
steelhead fishing and
so-
never takes me until
So
just recently.
I laid into a fish, whap, set the hook, and he goes, "Geez, dude, we're not bass fishing." I'm like, wouldn't know. And he goes, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've never caught a bass before." And he goes, "That's got to change." So
You broke his heart right there.
I did. I'm all right with that though. You know, if I'll
It's fun.
I'll
You-
go out there and do
yeah,
it.
It's fun.
You have to.
I'll go out there and do it. Oh shoot!
We're getting some pictures.
Oh boy.
Clint's got 3.
Hey, springers get to take over the feed. I'm taking it over too. There's no marlin to yell at me to not do this.
Take
So
it
there,
off.
I got lucky
Ooh.
yesterday.
Dude, those are some
Those are nice,
plumpies.
yeah. Chunky.
The bottom one looks.
Yeah.
Like a football.
Chubby.
Stout.
Yeah.
How deep you running?
Oh, on the bottom, bud. On the bottom, bud.
What color are you using?
Oh, the chartreuse herring, bud.
Oh, chartreuse.
Oh yeah.
What's
You know,
in-
you put her on the bottom, you just let her rip, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip it and rip it. Look at
Gotta
those.
put it
Look at that. Here, I'll just take over the
Dang.
whole feed. Okay, back to me. All about me.
Wow.
See, guide stickers. Book
Yeah.
your trip now. Email me.
Dude,
No,
they
just
are-
kidding.
You sponsored by
Joking.
Angle, bro? Dang.
Angle coolers.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
That's
won
not
that.
his boat or his fish.
I won that at a CCA banquet filled with booze.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good, solid win. I think I won another.
Sean
cooler.
got one at Drano on Saturday.
Whoa.
All right, dude. Well,
Oh yeah, bud. And why did
We'll
my
wait on
Canadian?
I just changed my plans for Saturday.
We'll
so
wait on that. We'll wait on that.
Doable.
Okay,
Yeah.
where are we at, you guys?
I haven't done my update, but if
Yeah,
you guys
what-
don't want to hear about what I've been doing, I'm fine with that.
No, we do.
we
I'm
all know
okay
what
with
you've
that.
been doing.
What have I been doing?
Steelhead
Flying
fishing.
Steelhead.
I haven't been steelhead fishing since March 31st, and it has been nice taking a little break, let me tell you.
Oh.
I did a lot of guiding and fun fishing in the months of January, February, and March, and
You had a solid year.
glad to take a couple weeks off. It's nice. It's nice. Take a breather, get everything nice dialed back in, and hop back on the train here probably the last
Dude,
week
I
of
thought
April.
you were Steel Obsession
I
Guide
am
Service, and you're
Steel
taking a
Obsession.
break.
Don't worry, I'm still doing a couple steelhead trips this month, but my springer season doesn't really kick off until like the last week of April. First week of May gets pretty good. Starts to
Gotta be a
really
few
start to
steelheads
really
still
show up.
around.
Oh yeah.
We got giveaway
plenty-
stuff.
Dude,
Plenty
I
of
got,
steelhead around.
yeah, let's start it. Let's kick it
Let's
off.
tease out one. So
Let's-
tease out one.
which
We
one?
only
You
got
want to-
200 in here, so we need
Okay.
you guys to share
Okay.
this
We
thing
got
out
some-
there.
Dude, I'm gonna hook this one up. I'm really
Share
pumped
this
up.
thing. Don't do it yet. We
got
need more
some
people. We need at least
really good
250.
giveaways.
250.
I'd like to get to
And I'm
300.
gonna
So we
give away
got
Jason's water.
lots of giveaways, you guys. Marlon's not here. Clips is gonna keep. You need more than that. I don't care what. Okay, no, you still.
Jeez,
Ooh,
dude.
okay. All right,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
you're getting
That's
there.
that's a
Put that
healthy-
in. Grab a hat. Put all those lures in a hat. Grab a
Let's grab a
hat.
hat. What do we want? We want
Okay,
fish
so
fighter
share this
hat?
thing out there, you guys. Is my mic on? Yeah. Share this thing out there. We gotta get this thing going. We're doing etiquette, and this is the one that usually gets pretty lively. So we're gonna call on you guys to give us some comments.
Figure out
Let us know what bugs you, what torques you off, what you like, what you don't like, what you want the word to get out on when it comes to etiquette. And we're gonna use a lot of that, and the conversation usually gets going pretty good. Only 40 likes. Okay, if you're on YouTube,
Yeah, right, Brad?
smash that thumbs up button on
100%.
YouTube. Share this thing out there. Text it to your friends. Put it in some Facebook groups. Do whatever
You know
you
what?
got to do. Let's get this thing up. The higher this thing goes, I'm just gonna start grabbing more and more stuff.
I'm gonna share it out right now.
Oh, do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Dude, I got fish fighter hats. I got Brad's hats. I got sweatshirts.
Little Cleos,
Dude,
Cast
I got
Masters,
Cast
like 20 of them.
Yeah, like dude,
We're going hard.
we got some spinning glows for yeah.
Lots of giveaways.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, we're delayed.
Oh
What else do we want to give away?
oh.
Maybe some.
Marlin's moose
What
paddle.
about some Procure bloody tuna?
All
If it's
of
there, I
my
mean, why not? Like, who's
beads.
gonna stop? Nobody's here to stop us. Like, I'm afraid
Come
to take
join
anything
us
off the wall.
Free
live.
reign.
Yeah, dude.
Free,
Marlin
find
and
stuff.
Yeah.
Just don't take the stuff off the wall.
190.
Might be the last time you guys see us here.
Sharon just said, "Give it all away." Marlon's not there.
Yeah. See, we got
That's
approval
kinda
from
what
the
we're
boss.
doing, Sharon.
$500 gift certificates. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We don't have any of those.
We don't. What else? Give away the whole shop.
My caption
gonna
is
work on
literally,
it.
come join us live. Marlon and Cameron aren't here, and we're giving away a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So come join us. Come join us. Hopefully that reaches a lot of folks. All right, guys. Well, when you...
Boats.
Ooh, I see some good comments. I see some good comments, Cliff.
Yeah, I saw the kokanee one.
are
Said
we-
something about
okay.
100 feet in front of you.
The pro kid.
Oh,
bloody tuna.
okay, the
A
etiquette
lot
thing.
of
I understand that. Yeah,
a
I
lot
got
of
you.
stuff
I got you.
that you were kind of texting me about.
Clint,
Sunglasses?
your sunglasses has got to go, son.
No.
Come on.
No.
How many do you
Clint.
have?
He has a
Clint, are
hundred.
you
This is the last one in my house right now. But I do.
Clint,
I will.
that is a lie.
No, it is. 100%.
Clint, we should definitely be favoriting a couple of these. There's some really good ones that are going by.
Yeah.
Should I be favoriting them?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Okay.
At least a couple of them.
Let me find. Let me keep commenting some etiquette
down,
stuff, you guys.
Down, 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 down,
Oh.
down, 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 down. Right there. Kind of start right there.
God.
Okay.
Right there.
Has anybody else been fishing? Have you guys been doing
Oh
any
my
fishing?
gosh! Come on, Jimmy C.
Yeah, I like this one. Is there a tag
Yes.
end difference
Yeah,
between
for
small
sure.
and big
A
rivers?
lot.
Yeah, we clip ours.
Tons.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
You can't do it. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out again, there, Jimmy.
Hey,
Appreciate
you're welcome.
that.
Dude, that's what happens when you show up too much, is they get you.
Dude, that.
Who's gonna step up to the whiteboard? You know what's funny is we actually brought that up, and this young gentleman to my left. Yeah,
This guy.
yeah. We're gonna draw him up.
I'm an artiste.
South Dakota?
Yeah, we
Wow.
got people tuning in from everywhere, bro. This is
It's
a
a big
worldwide
deal.
show. It's a
Worldwide.
worldwide show. Okay.
Worldwide.
We're
Are
doing
you
it
guys
live.
catching springers yet? Dude, Blair, update people. What do you got? Are any of you
dude.
got open seats?
I was
do
gonna
at the
say I
end
have
of
a
April.
handful of May seats available, but other than that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of condense my Springer season a little bit.
I do have some open seats. I have some stuff at the end of April and like 4 days left for upriver in May.
Okay. Nice.
How can they get a hold of you?
So we
What's
all
your guide
have dates
service?
available.
BGS Northwest.
We're not Cameron.
BGS
Never.
Northwest. How do they get a hold of you? Come on, you got to pump yourself.
Pump
Let's
it
do
up,
this.
come on.
Facebook, Instagram. My cell phone is also on there on my Facebook page.
You sound so excited when you say that. My cell phone is... Well, I'll tell you guys, I have seats open.
There you go.
I may not be as fun as Blair, as you can tell. A lot of energy over there going, Blair. He catches fish though, dude. I'll say like he is a fishy dude, so I won't take that away from him.
We're going fishing with Blair. We're gonna get him.
Yeah, it's what happens. I do have I have openings at the end of the month, and then I'll be doing all my fishing above Bonneville. I have some openings still left in May too. So if you're looking for basically, what I run is I run my Friday through Sunday type of gig. So if you guys are interested, Real Adrenaline Guide Service, realadrenaline.fishing. Website, we got the Facebook, we got Instagram. I don't think I got that TikTok thing going yet.
I don't. I do not. Everybody
Yeah.
tells me that I need to start. And
You don't do the TikTok?
I don't.
I mean, I got upset with TikTok today. I did. I was making
'Cause
this
you were
really
on it for 4
Dude,
hours,
no, I
or
was making
what?
a great video, and then like I went out of it and squirreled and it
Lost it.
like disappeared. Okay, when boats troll 100 feet in front of you, kokanee fishing, down, 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 down.
Okay,
Curtis.
I'm favoriting. We'll get to these.
How old are these? What
Well,
what
that's the
about,
one that I saw. Yeah.
Are we? How far down?
No,
are
I'm
we on
favoriting them
comments?
all, so
Oh,
we'll come
gosh.
back to
When
them.
you see it.
So we're way behind on comments.
We don't know
how
where
many
we
viewers
are
we
on
got?
comments.
Oh, they'll
Are we-
come
are
up.
we going up in viewership or what? How we
Oh,
doing?
yeah,
Oh,
we're going up. We're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Oh, almost
Oh, yeah.
giveaway
We know a
time.
guy at the boat launch that is obviously a new boat owner. Why are people so rude? Well, I can tell you exactly why people are rude, because well, we'd have to send. This would be a different show. It's unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. Like people just, everybody's in a hurry.
I'm worried about themselves.
Yeah. You know, if you'd spend the 2 to 3 minutes that it would take helping somebody else out to help launch their boat, I mean, it goes a long way. Because it is, you see it all the time. All the time. All the time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've helped people just back their boats into the water just to help them out because I can tell they haven't done it before. But it is a good idea if you get a brand new boat to go do that, not during one of the peak seasons.
Yeah.
That would
I was gonna say there was one day on one of our local fisheries where I literally had to play traffic control at a boat launch in the morning because there was so many boats and nobody knew what to do because nobody was really from around here that really kind of knew the flow of how everything was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And you had just Jason over here. Okay, you over here, you're staging. Okay, go over here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you over here. This is how we do things around here. So there is kind of a certain flow of things. I mean, especially if you've never been to a spot before, sometimes it's better to not go, like you were saying, at that peak time. You know, maybe wait until a little later in the morning when there's not as many people around. You can kind of see where people are parking, maybe a boat's putting in, you can kind of watch their operation.
Yeah, do a little research before you go.
Yeah.
take a peek the morning before.
Yeah.
Sean, I know I've been distant, brother. I will give you a call here soon.
You're a fast reader, man. I can't multitask.
I know.
Dude, you just got
I'm favoriting a bunch. So while we're doing this, how about you side cam that giveaway? Let's get this thing over 300.
Oh, God.
Okay, so
side
we're
cam.
doing all of this. This is all part of one? Okay,
This
guys.
is, so
This is an
we're not-
insane...
We're going to slide it over here.
Go through it. Go through that whole.
We got some Castmasters, some little Cleos,
Pro
some
Cure.
Annis Bloody Tuna,
Jason's hand.
and a sweet Acme Tackle sweatshirt. I just got one of these. They're really nice sweatshirts,
Throw
actually.
that in there. You guys want a hat, too?
They have this.
Should we throw a hat in?
This
Let's throw a hat in.
sweatshirt has this really nice, like, stretchy
hat?
fabric right here. Ooh.
Which hat? I like that
That
hat,
one.
but then I do like that one.
Well, it needs to be black to match
Well,
the...
then let's go with the black one. We're going to throw this in.
What's this one? This one's kind of cool. Okay, got one. Black
All
Fish
right.
Fighter. Run it. Dry erase obsession, says Brad.
It's
Love
gonna
it,
be.
Brad. Love
It's
it.
going to be.
New crew, yep.
That is it. So this is it right here?
Yeah.
This is
How
the
many do we
show
have in there?
giveaway.
Show all the different lures.
dude,
Hold
all
each
of
one up really quick.
Let's see. So we got a couple of 3/4 ounce little Cleos. We got a couple of 1/3 ounce. We got 1/3 ounce actually. Couple of 1/4 ounce Castmaster. Another little Cleo. Wow. Ooh, this one's pretty fishy.
Dude, I threw a lot of stuff.
Little trout. What is that one called?
C230 RT, bud.
That's gonna get her.
Yep.
Dude, I used to throw these for shad all the time. Dude,
No.
this is what we
Maybe a-
smoked them on.
Not when we went.
Maybe one of those.
And when we go this
Let's
year,
just throw it in.
I will
Why not?
have a handful of these with me, and you guys are gonna be eating scales this year. I am not eating scale. But yeah, that's it.
And the hat.
The Fish Fighter hat, and the
Acme,
Acme Tackle sweatshirt. And it is an
XL.
XL.
Yep. I'm sure.
So,
you have some
what should we ask? What are you just going to scroll through? There's been a ton of comments already. 460 comments already.
Yeah, I'm going through tagging some of them. So
Okay,
keep your etiquette questions, comments.
Yep, keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. We're just
And
going
we'll just-
through.
I'll post-
favoriting
I'm
a few.
Someone
favorite
yell at
them.
Clint. That usually works.
Well, what?
Someone wants us to yell at you.
Oh, I'm gonna
Go
rant.
faster, Clint.
Oh, go faster.
Do
All
your
right.
job.
Do it.
Someone
I'm
yell at Clint. That usually
I'm
works.
channeling
See,
my
this guy's
inner
obviously
Cam.
a long-time viewer.
Yeah.
He knows the drill.
They're like, this is weird. Nobody's yelling at Clint.
Yeah.
Got to
You know what's
channel.
funny is that I finally understood Cameron when I had Clint on my boat.
Yeah,
Did
tell that
nothing-
story really
Did
quick.
nothing wrong, right? But like it gives you like this outlet to yell at somebody, and it takes all the pressure off of you.
No, normally he does. shit,
Clint's
bro.
like, I can't wait to have you guys in my boat, dude. You
I don't know
invited
what
me.
you're talking about.
Never hearing a small tone of voice. It's going to be heavy, loud yelling every
Cameron
single time.
yelling, that doesn't sound right.
No, I was talking about Clint. Clint,
I just talk loud. My voice carries.
You just use your diaphragm very, very well. Carries.
Okay, we're gonna get these etiquette things going.
Let's do it. How many people we got watching now?
260. We're almost to 300. To get
Okay.
this thing to 300, we'll get that first giveaway going. And that's just the first
That's
one,
the
you guys.
Dude, yeah.
That's the
just
first one. We
beginning.
got 2 more.
I'm gonna build still. Like I'm not done.
Dude, we have 3 more.
Oh god, yeah.
We've
we
got-
actually
Oh,
we have
God.
3 more.
Okay, Marlon might actually get mad at this point.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Sharon,
We don't
turn
wanna
off
make
Marlon's
Marlon mad.
phone.
Yeah.
Sharon said give it all away.
Oh, well then, see, there we go.
Yeah, no, she's good with it. That's all that matters.
So should we roll into the etiquette stuff then, or give this thing away?
Should we give something? Let's have them.
Let's give
What do you
some
guys
away.
want to do? You want to do a giveaway, or you want to get
Let's
into
give it away.
etiquette?
Let's give some away. Let's do it. We're giving.
Are we gonna do it?
We're
Tis-
doing it
tis
live.
the
Just
season.
keep
I'm
scrolling
waiting to see if
through and just
Marlon's in here.
freaking pick one, because there's been a lot of
Dude, he's gonna be
comments.
undercover.
Maybe
Oh, there's another one. I got to favorite that one. That's always a good
Ooh.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially for people that have a certain year Chevy that thinks they can't do anything about it, which is they're idiots.
Turn
Hey,
your
hey,
truck.
hey.
Oh, sorry, not idiots. You're
Yeah. Come on now.
intellectually challenged.
I mean,
They
not
just never
much
been
better,
showed
but
that knob.
okay. We'll take
Yeah.
it.
It's not even a knob.
Mine was a knob.
No, this isn't a no. This certain year Chevy thing.
Give
it's
it
not even
away,
a knob.
Willie
knob
says.
doesn't work.
We're giving it away. Give
Okay.
it away. Give it away now.
Oh, we don't have 300. Let's do it.
We need
We
that.
have 300?
No,
need
we
that
don't.
on a loop
What?
for all of our giveaways.
Pick
Give it
somebody,
away. Give it
Clint.
away now.
All right, you guys ready for a giveaway?
Yep. Let's do
Here
it.
Let her rip.
comes.
Let's do it. They want the free stuff.
Block Marlon's calls. He might actually start. I should look. He might be calling.
He'll be fine.
My phone hasn't gone.
Oh, I like this comment. Cameron's not here. I can post stuff like that.
Oh.
What do you guys think?
Fighting words.
Let her rip, Jib.
Let her rip. All right, here we go. So the way this works, you guys, is we just randomly pick a comment. So the more you guys comment, the more your chances go up of winning. Like I said, I just scroll through the feed. You don't have to answer the question at hand. It just randomly pops up, and we get a little someone like this.
There it is.
Corey
Corey Baldwin.
Baldwin.
You
Ooh,
have
add
won.
a fish bag too. Oh, if the shop was still open, we could have raided the shop.
Well,
That's probably good. The
dude,
shop
I've-
isn't open.
It might be. I should run down there. I should run down and see. I'll grab stuff.
So Corey Baldwin, you have won
a lot.
this amazing prize pack.
Yeah, that's,
So make sure to
orders.
email orders@addicted.fishing and let
there
us
we go.
know that you won the first prize pack of
The night.
the small river etiquette or the river etiquette
Yeah.
live feed. Let us know.
Dude.
Thank you for commenting, Corey.
That's a score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
no,
that is
Marlon's
a
gonna see
serious
this.
come
He
up.
might actually be pissed.
Well,
Dude, that's
the
gotta be-
risk. And we're
that's-
gonna throw this little piece of line
He's
in that
been
Jason's
pissed
been playing
before.
with.
No, I'm
That's
gonna
his
keep
line.
playing with
Okay, sorry, bud.
that. It's my ADHD reducer.
Oh, the shipping on this? Look at that. He's gonna freak out over the shipping.
It's heavy.
Dude, that's like
Well,
that's a
That's
lot
a
of
serious prize pack, and that's the first one, just to get it going. I
the
know.
next one's even
Yeah,
better.
the next one.
it's pretty legit.
Clint, you're the one that was saying, "Oh, add on to that.
Yeah.
Add on to that."
Okay. Well,
Antlers.
That's because I shouldn't have.
We're putting.
was
putting
was
this
the
on
camera
Clint.
on when
This
I
is-
said that? Because
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
on Clint.
It
This
was
is on
on.
Clint.
Dang
Yeah.
it.
Marlon, if
We
these
can
prize
prove
packs
it.
are too big,
Nope.
blame it on Clint. That's
Marlon's.
all I have to say.
He's in Florida. He's probably already sleeping.
Keep adding. Oh, I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you. You need.
Did Corey win?
You need
Is
that
is
line?
that Corey still on?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Current
yeah.
viewer.
Don't add the
Current
antlers.
viewer. Make sure, guys. Make sure we've been.
like the same as fine,
we,
you know.
we haven't mentioned it over the last couple weeks, but last week we did it. Make sure you're watching live. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you go down to that little left corner and that red light is on. Make sure you are live. You are with us up to speed.
Yep. Scroll it all the way over. Make sure that's as far over as you can go, and you're to the live part. Because if you do tune in late, sometimes you just start watching from the beginning.
You just miss out, man.
You do
can't
miss
be
out.
missing out.
Clint, do your job.
Yeah.
Stay out of the shot. What?
Yeah. Come on now.
I can do what I want. No one's here to yell at me. Oh,
Nice,
dang.
nice,
Yeah,
dude.
nice things.
Now it's messing up. Now
Party
it's
foul.
messing things
That's
up.
broke. for
Nope,
sure.
that's backwards, dude. It's
Oh,
backwards.
Man. He's panicking.
Oh, God. Dad's going to yell at me.
Oh, he's gonna.
That might
did
have been
break.
as good as the spilt beer.
Dad's gonna yell at me. All right.
You're out of control.
Oh, just wait. If you think this is out of control.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to see out of control.
Okay.
Find some different glasses, Clint.
No way, Jose.
Gosh,
That's my
seriously,
jam.
Get on
That's
the
how everybody
Costa
knows it.
program, dude. You run Costas?
Yep.
Dude, they're the best lenses ever.
Yeah.
You run Costas.
You just gotta be.
Gotta get that
different.
glass lens too. Once you guys have a glass lens sunglasses, it's just you'll never go back.
Yeah, I paid too much for these
Yeah,
lenses that I
way
don't
too
like.
much. But it's an
These aren't the
investment.
glass ones. I scratched my glass ones.
Yeah, let's see. We're still right at that 260, guys. Thumbs up. Give this thing a like. Freaking share it out. Let's get this viewer. Let's get the viewers up. Let's go.
We'll get going.
We can see Facebook.
Bank
I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
Banky. Do
Bank
it.
etiquette.
Bank etiquette?
Bankies.
Yeah.
Bankies.
All right. Well, bank fishing, high pressure areas. What's your go-to move if you are going down to go steelhead fishing, or let's say springer fishing? Since we're upon that time of year, you're walking up to a hatchery hole where you're probably going to have some pressure. There's 3 guys there, and you have 100 yards of bank. Do you try and slip in? Do you kind of hang out? See what the program is, kind of
think that's your
chat
safe,
one of the
yeah.
guys up maybe, and see
Yeah.
if you can hop in at that point, or you just move on.
No, I would for myself. I would stand back, kind of take a peek at like what's going on. What's the program that's running? How are these guys fishing? Because obviously there's 3 guys already running. Like how far apart are they from each other? Pay attention to that. You know, looking at it from like say a new angler, like wanting to get started. You know, 'cause
Haven't
there's-
been there before.
Right, yeah. You know, you've heard about it. You want to go there. You want to check it out. Just it's same thing. Just go check it out. See how the program's being ran. You know, that's how I would approach it. And then I would kind of fall in. I wouldn't even be afraid to even ask them like, you know, how's it going? You know, any fish being caught.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Some
Oh,
guys
yeah.
will tell you. Some guys don't. You know.
You know, sometimes that's not the best like icebreaker question either. Like when you walk up to a hole, hey, you guys getting them?
Yeah.
That's sometimes not the best way to go about that.
Right.
It's all in the subtle approach.
Yeah.
You don't want to come in.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Like you got to
Yeah.
ease into
You gotta
it.
be cool about it, you
Yeah.
know? You
Yeah.
don't want to be, oh, I'm gonna be asking what the report is because I really want to fish here too.
Yeah, and some people you
Or
just
if you
know
wanna
aren't going to answer that question,
Yeah.
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But I would say, like Clint said, I would step back and watch a little bit if I haven't been there, and see what's going on, and then
Did he just Clint me? He Clinted me, didn't he?
Clint. Sorry.
He Clinted me again.
I do that all the time.
know
I
you
mean,
do.
Cliff, Clint, it's gonna happen.
It's close. I
It's
get
gonna
it.
happen.
It's fine.
I do that.
It's
So
not my fault that you guys can't be awesome like me.
So I would watch a little bit and see what's going on, and then if you're uncomfortable about something or are curious if there's enough room there, just ask. Like usually a little bit of communication goes a long way. It's just when somebody just walks in and kind of throws the whole flow off.
Kind of elbows his way in.
Yeah,
that's what
then it's
throws, that's what throws a guy off.
This guy's kind of a jerk,
We've
but if
seen
it's like,
it.
hey, is there enough room here? Do you mind if I make a cast? Most of the time, somebody's gonna say, yeah, jump right in, or they're gonna say, no, this is a little tight.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't the spot that we go elbow to elbow.
And I was gonna say, being at a hatchery hole and there being people already there, you almost have to be all right with that.
Yeah.
You almost have to be. There's more river. Granted, there's probably going to be more pressure on, you know, the rest of the river as well, but it's just kind of one of those things of the way you approach it, I think.
At a hatchery hole, do you even ask? Like you just not just go get in?
I think
mean,
it's correct etiquette. I
Yeah.
think that's the correct etiquette.
Have
Some
you- if
people
you
will
ask-
just elbow their way in and
If
just
you've been
fish
there before,
anyways.
you know,
If
you
you
know
haven't,
the flow.
if you haven't
know?
been there and
Yeah.
seen 100 guys lined up there, maybe that's not the deal. But I wasn't using my example so much as the hatchery hole. My example was just anywhere on the bank. That's
Yeah.
a good way to go.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that we were
John,
saying.
ask. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the simplest thing. Like on the river, Just don't be a jerk.
And especially if you are gonna ask, you have to be all right with that no answer. You
Yeah.
have to be. I mean, that's just
I agree.
it's the way that question goes. It's a yes or no question.
Yeah.
And you're just hoping that he's gonna say yes because it's a juicy hole. I don't
What
know.
do you guys think? Ask or not. Keep the comments going.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
What else? What about if you're like in a boat though, on a bank? I don't do small water.
What?
So like, if you're in a boat and there's bankies and stuff, like
Passing
small
people.
How do
on
you
the
approach
passing
it?
people.
Okay.
Talk about that.
I'll try and get their attention, at least on a small river. I'll try and get their attention as soon as I can, as far up river as I can. That way I have enough time to adjust to whatever answer they give me. And sometimes they don't give me an answer, so I have to use my better judgment and just kind of look and see, okay, they're fishing here. They probably don't want me real close to them because where they're fishing is only 20 feet off the bank, so all the way over to the other side, that's going to be my move. You're kind of just exactly what I said. Try and just get
Make
eye contact
yeah.
and make sure that they see you coming and make sure that you ask left, right,
Communication.
where do you
Yeah.
want me?
Communication.
It's key.
Yes, communication.
Yeah, that's like, I think what the biggest key to this whole topic, this whole conversation is just communication. Most of the time things go sideways when one guy starts feeling one type of way and the other guy's feeling another type of way, and if they would have just talked before the whole thing happened, it would have been fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
I know that this comment here, a lot of it is just common sense. Well, that's why
Dude,
we're
I said
having
that
this
earlier.
discussion, because
See,
there's a
common
lot of
sense
new
is-
people. No, but I will say there's a lot, like me, I don't do all the fishing and stuff that you guys do, and it's not common sense to me if I was doing it the first time. So that's the whole point
Right.
of this, you guys, is to really talk about it. And you might think it's common sense, but let's talk about it. Let's share it all. Let's get that info out there, because it may not be for everyone or new people.
Jimmy C, do guides respect bank anglers?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a fact. I mean, you're on the river every day. If you're going around corking bank anglers off, they're not going to like you. So
Are there some guides that don't care? Yeah. But I mean, you can get it on the same thing. Are there guys on the banks that don't care?
if that's
And it
fact.
goes both ways. It's just most of the time going back to the communication.
And you kind of just read your situation.
Yeah.
Read the situation. If there's
And what fishery you're in.
Yeah.
Is it a fishery where you have to work together, or is it a fishery where you can just float by and hit the next hole that there isn't a bank angler? I know when I'm with Cameron a lot in his raft, we just don't fish a lot of the river.
Yeah.
Because there's people there.
Yep.
On some of the rivers with sleds or big boats, we're all fishing the same water.
Right.
So we have to work together. I can't just float by and not fish where you're fishing, but we can try to work around each other.
Right, and there's the same thing that goes along on the small rivers too. There's a lot of people. There was a handful of guides that was kind of just a smaller scale of what you guys were doing on one of the other smaller local rivers, and there was times where we were all, not all of us, but there was 2 or 3 of us putting in at this same launch and only floating a certain small section of the river, and that's where communication came in handy, to where, okay, I'm gonna fish this, and this. I'll leave you this, and this, and vice versa. I mean, whatever worked for the person that day. I mean, it's just a lot about communication.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot about
And
communication.
don't let like one time getting burnt by somebody. Like if you come across somebody and they're just a jerk, like it can, like the next time you don't really want, you be like, oh, I don't really want to talk to that person. Just throw it out there. What do you have to lose?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, I mean, unless you're going home with them, I guess.
It's just words.
But yeah, just all you got to do is just talk to people. That's the biggest thing, and I think that's the biggest downfall is when you try to make a judgment call. If it's the wrong one, don't be afraid to apologize. People let pride get in their way too much.
Right.
I'm huge on that. Like, dude, if I mess up, my bad. Like, I'll own it. And that's the same. Like, from work to fishing, everything. If you mess up, just own it. Apologize and move on. if they want to let it be, but don't continue to instigate and push the problem.
Right. Yeah.
I think going back to kind of our talking bank fishing, talking rivers. When you walk down, basically what we're saying, when you walk down the bank, just talk to people and say, if you're new there. Now, if you're not new there, then you already know there's only a couple guys here and I can fit in right here. Mm-hmm. But I think to the new people that walk down, you'll find there is a certain time that everybody casts.
Yep.
A lot of times the lower river guy is going to throw first, and then it's going to go upriver from there. All that kind of stuff you need to know, and you might not know when you're walking down. But if you look, you're gonna find that out. And there's also times where the fish, maybe it's low water and the fish are stacked in certain holes, and you're even going to be working in with a guy in a boat, right? As long as you guys are all casting at the proper times, you can all fish that water. So it's just really hard to do that if everybody's just like, I'm gonna hook the first fish or catch all of them or whatever. Usually everybody catches more if you're all working together.
Anthony Chancellor, does this communication work?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, it gets your point across.
Gets the point across.
What if
But
you
what
walk
point
up
exactly
and
are
there's
you getting across?
like fly fishermen versus gear fishermen, and how does that work out? Like, I don't know, but don't the fly guys take up like way more area versus a gear guy, or how would you approach that if you were one versus the other?
It just kind of depends on where they're located. I mean, obviously they're gonna want across and down below them. So if there's, enough room to slide back behind them, that's my move every time. But if not, usually what they'll do is they'll just keep their fly straight out in front of them, and I'll just float just as close as I possibly can to them. But that's
You mean getting by one or fishing next to one?
Well, if there's just a hole, right, and there's you come up to a hole and there's already, let's say, a fly fisherman.
You're gonna probably fish. You're probably gonna fish above them. They're gonna take up quite a bit of room below them, and their gear's probably gonna be in the water for quite a bit longer. And you're gonna be making cast after cast. So you won't be shoulder to shoulder if there's a bunch of fly fishermen in there, but there will be. They're gonna throw straight out and probably swing their stuff through, so there will be room above them. But usually it seems like usually they find their own ground because they kind of know that.
That the Anthony Chancellor, it says, because if you steal a fish out of a hole, bank fisherman gets pissed. I've been the bank fisherman, and I can tell you right now, there was a river it was this year, and I hadn't had a chance to move down the hole. I'm the kind of guy, if I see somebody hook up, I'm happy for them. I don't know. I don't know if it's you get to a point, you catch enough fish and you're just out there for, to be out there and enjoy it. But like for me, I was hooting and hollering, cheering them on, watching them go down through the rapids. But
was it a thing where you were like, dang, I wish they wouldn't have casted there?
No, dude. I mean, they were kind. Like they came through on the inside slot. I was good with it, communication, and they rolled through. Now it was a bigger hole, and it was more towards the tail out, and I wasn't down there yet. And they rolled through, cast right where a slot that I wanted to hit, whacked a fish, and I mean I'm okay with that.
See, I think I know exactly what hole you're talking about, and that is a hole where you see guys standing at the top of the hole. There's 2 or 3 guys standing at the top, and you know that the tail out is what they really want to get to. That's where the boat fisherman in me goes, okay, I know these guys want to fish down there, but I know I want to fish there.
Right.
And I'm not going to pass this without at least fishing it or at least trying to fish it.
Right.
So I'm going to ask, hey, you guys mind if I get one in here on the way by? And most of the time, people are all for it.
Yeah, they're cool with it.
And there again, you have to be, in your instance, you have to be okay if they go down there and they smoke a fish right out from under you. Because you said yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
You can't be mad at that.
And then you drop your anchor right above it.
No, see, that's the other thing. That's the other respect thing. So they let you fish that. They were there first. And granted, you're floating in the river. You have more river to fish. You have more access to water. I think that it's just an etiquette thing, a respect thing. They very well could have said no. We're gonna work our way down there. We just haven't gotten there yet. And etiquette-wise, me being me, anybody being anybody, etiquette-wise, they should just pass on.
Cruise.
But yeah, definitely not gonna drop the anchor on that spot. I mean, if there wasn't anybody there, yes. But there's guys there. They granted me the permission to fish the spot on the way by, and sorry, my stuff's good. They want to bite it. But
Okay, before we move on from small river, what's the one thing if you're fishing a small river that pisses you off or just torques you off?
when people row right over
top of the fish.
Yeah. When you are rowing downriver and you are not fishing a spot, row where you can see the rocks.
It's the worst.
100%. Row where you can see the rocks.
I've spent way more time being a bank angler than I have being a drift boat guy or a raft guy. And especially like low water, summer steelhead stuff, I would be the only person standing there. It's like, it's obvious where the fish are, and they would be waving coming through, like rowing through my fish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, getting
You
in
have
bud.
any luck there, kid? Yeah.
Yeah, it was until you rode right over them.
Yeah, it's like maybe in a couple hours now that you just split all my fish in half.
There's sometimes, though, where I do think sometimes rowing over the fish can reset them,
Yes.
and you can get more out of them.
Yeah.
You know, if you're picking them off before the guys come down and row right over them, and they've gotten to a stagnant point, and then they row over them, could just snap right off again. It just
Yeah.
kind of resets them
It could, but
sometimes.
just it's like not hard to go one side or the other.
No, and
it's usually-
honestly, if I can choose every single time, I'm gonna have a boat stay off the water that I'm fishing. I don't want them to run the fish.
Or how about just float through? Like, don't, even if you have to go over top of the middle or you got screwed up and ended up there, then just don't row for a minute.
Yeah.
In certain spots.
In certain spots.
Maybe but the spots that I'm picturing are like salmon holes where you definitely didn't have to row through.
Jimmy C says, "Can I see that on a whiteboard so we can understand it?"
Oh boy,
Ooh,
Jimmy.
here she comes.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
say
You're
see
gonna
the
put me on
rocks,
the
you're
spot.
saying like close into the bank then? Or what? What do you mean?
For what?
When you say don't row over your fish, like you're saying close in.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, let's
he's
see.
saying where it's shallow.
Fixing
Right,
to
so
get
close
here's a
in
green
where
Where there's
bank.
not a
green
fish
for your
land.
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't catch steelhead.
Red for I don't know.
Usually,
So-
generally, you can tell like the run,
Riverbank.
you know.
Yeah.
Where the
Okay,
fish-
while he's drawing that, we got almost 300 people in here. Let's tease out the next giveaway.
Oh.
Let's just tease it out. They gotta get it over 300 though before
It's-
we're giving it away.
Let's just say this though. Like it's gonna
the
start.
towel and flasher.
We can keep adding to it. Marlon has not made a comment yet, so he is not watching. So we're good.
Okay, well,
We're good.
Let's just say here's just your little teaser.
And he hasn't called. Ooh, Brad's. We have
If
Brad's
anybody
stuff?
knows anything about that,
I don't think that's.
Is
enough.
it like a Springer package? What do we got?
oh, it's
You
a
gotta
package.
show more.
You want to see
Oh, yeah.
more? Hold on.
Yeah, see this package.
Show the whole
You got
thing.
one of these right here.
Ooh, my.
And one of those right there.
No, you gotta show the other side.
Oh, one of these.
Shows the back.
Do you guys know the
was the
barcodes
whole
for the
idea.
Brad's products?
was
If
the
you
whole
don't,
idea.
losers.
This
Yeah.
is a real teaser.
If you
Guess
don't
what
know,
this is?
you know now. You know how many people probably just ran to the Brad's website and started looking that up?
Fishing.
Come on, pull it up. Let's speed it.
I'm almost there, dude.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Him with the prize pack. Side cam it.
Oh, we got a side cam? You want side
Come
cam?
on, yeah, side cam.
Here's
Side cam.
Okay.
All right.
Can't do all
We're getting fun.
Can't do
You
all
guys see
green.
right
Let's
here?
do-
We got some of that.
Oh,
Red
dude, you got
fishing
two
line.
360 flashers in there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And two
I'm not-
two-packs?
I'm actually not sorry. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Probably better throw a hat in.
Let's just throw a hat in too, just because.
Dude, we're giving away
I'm
what we
feeling,
give away in one night
I'm feeling froggy.
in one prize pack. Okay.
Well, I tell you what, but I don't want to give it away until we at least get over 300.
300. Oh, we lost people.
We're dropping,
Come
so
on.
like if we want to give this away, I'll keep taking it away if we drop. And
Come
be like that
on.
teacher when they take away stuff.
Guys, keep commenting. Get this thing. The more viewers you get, the more we're going to give away, the more I'm going to get in trouble. So who wants to see me get in trouble? Let's do it. Share it out there.
Get him in
Get
trouble.
the numbers up. Thank you for the side cam. Okay, so we're on our last small water. Oh man, what happened?
Small
What
water?
happens? What are we going to do if people love your whiteboard more than Cam's?
I almost guarantee people are.
Ooh.
He's
Oh.
artistic.
Yes, and Cam's not commenting either. This is perfect. So,
We need the side cam.
you want side cam? Okay, and then what we're gonna do? I want you guys to comment. Whose whiteboard art do you like better,
And
Jason?
that
or
comment is going
Cameron?
to be the next giveaway.
Next. Ooh. All right. Boom.
As long as we're over 300.
As long as we're over 300.
Oh, we'll
which
get over
after
300.
this drawing, it's going to be over 300.
Dude, everybody's gonna.
Everyone's
going
going to
to
share it out and be
can't-
like, oh my god.
I can't tell the difference, honestly.
You want to sign that?
I can't.
Can I get a
Right?
print?
Sign it off.
Get a print.
Steals.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so
We don't have a.
we're going to
side
go
cam.
back to
Clint, do your job.
to passing people. We're going to use the black for the boat. So if I'm approaching these guys on the bank, these are our guys right here, boom, 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 and they're fishing out here. Notice there's a couple guys out here in the deep water, and then one guy right here kind of in the middle that's kind of fishing this middle water. What I'm going to do is way up here, this is me and my boat, woohoo!
It's not scale.
No, I'll do kind of a boat, a couple oars. Bad illustration. Don't judge me on that.
You're gonna be judged
Judge
on
me
that.
No,
on this
that's-
part,
Dude.
not this part.
You just went down.
So,
Oh, no.
what I'm gonna do?
Keep commenting. Cameron art or Jason art. It all counts.
That's
It's the
I'm
same.
telling you right now, that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that is gonna hurt
New
you.
Bob Ross, Brooke Drew. Yeah, put that on the screen. Thank you.
Which one? This. Oh, here we go. I don't see any happy little trees though.
Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get a hold of these guys, get
The
their
boat just
attention,
lost it.
get their attention as soon as I can to let them know that I'm coming through. If they don't see me or whatever, and if they don't see me, I'm just gonna come right in tight, as close as I possibly can to them. That way, you are completely staying out of their lane.
Yep.
That is proper small river
Etiquette.
boat handling etiquette, in my opinion.
You don't want to go as far away from them on the bank.
If that's
To
what
leave
they
them alone?
prefer, if that's what they want you to do,
You're
then
saying with no communication though.
with
that
no
is your.
with no communication, this is going to be my route.
You're
Yep.
going off their feet.
Yes, right off as close as I possibly can. But yeah, if they want me to go all the way across to the other side onto that main, the edge of the main channel, I would say, I guess that's their
And
choice.
most of the time, you can tell them. Like the bank angler can point and let the guy know
Yes.
coming, but 90% of the time, it seems like that's the move, unless you see all their bobbers floating at their feet. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Which is
In that case, if you see all of their stuff is red marker, all of their stuff is in this zone, even like you said, right off their feet, then that would be
boom.
The
Take it
deeper
outside.
take it outside, take it into that deep stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What I just saw a Picasso comment on there. Yeah.
I gotta get the cry
Dude,
cam in.
there's a Cameron art all the way right there.
So
So I will
mean,
say there was a lot in the beginning. There was a lot of Jason art comments.
Yeah.
People were digging it until you did this
That-
canoe.
God,
They're
you
kind of like
know,
a kayak with
it's
dead
honestly more
dead
like a
fly.
paddleboard.
I don't know
You
what that
ho-
is. It looks like
You
a
hosed yourself right there.
looks like a flat bill.
Dug myself a hole.
I don't know what that is.
Little flat bill.
But you're gonna be judged on all
And
of
what
it.
are these squigglies going towards the?
This is the flow. That's the flow. That's chop.
Okay.
Heavy chop. Heavy chop.
I didn't see any happy little rocks.
No. Well, I mean,
No happy little
I'm
boulders.
not giving them an underwater view. They didn't ask
For
for
your
the underwater
first
view.
whiteboard drawing, I'm giving
I would say
you
I'd give you a solid
7.
Yeah.
7.5.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Out of
Oh,
the gate.
look at
I'll take
this.
that.
We need one
Oh,
more
we need
viewer to
one
get
more
to
viewer.
300.
viewer, guys. One more.
Share it.
One
Oh,
more.
the
Let's
whiteboard
go.
worked.
There it is, dude.
Boom.
What's up?
Reel them in.
What's up,
50
people?
Reel them in.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the
There it
time.
is.
What? Pow! One more time. And it's gone. And it's getting erased.
Oh,
Oh man.
You should be proud.
All right,
you
guys,
could
we're gonna
put
move
that
to
on your
Big
page.
River. Big
River.
water.
All right, guys.
Hold on, before we move to that.
Oh.
Because we haven't gone small river boat on boat action. Okay. One question I have.
We kind of did with the small, like the short float kind of thing, but yeah.
Let's
go ahead.
hear it.
Let's
You
hear it.
got, and this came to me because when I fished with you, I thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
Is you're plugging a run,
Yeah.
right? And it's not huge, but you're plugging it. You're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Another boat comes down,
What does plugging it mean?
running plugs.
Back trolling plugs.
Okay. They might
Okay.
not know.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, good question.
Back trolling plug, guys.
So, this boat,
Uh-huh.
this is your boat.
Uh-huh.
We're going. Do you wait, or do you try to get a hold of them
For
to slide around?
for what?
If they're plugging like a big long run,
And
you know,
another
pushing
boat is?
fish. No, boat A. I'll get the whiteboard out.
we need the freaking whiteboard again, guys. Let's go.
Boat
okay. Okay, so boat A.
Boat
Let's
on
say-
boat.
Boat on boat action.
Let's say, okay,
There you
so
go.
here's our river. Here is the flow. Blah. Whoa, not that way. Not
Wrong
that way.
riffle.
Wrong riffle. Okay, flow. Okay, so here is boat number A.
Yeah, boat A.
Boom, boom, guys. They're in here. Go side cam.
Side cannon.
Oh man, are you trying to redeem yourself with boats?
I
on
mean,
this one.
I wouldn't say it's any redemption, guys.
Fail.
This is a rough sketch. Okay, so this is boat A,
Yep.
and okay, so what's your question
So
now?
they're running their plugs down.
They're
Right.
going down here.
Okay.
They're running. And are we plugging as well?
No,
or
we're not.
Okay.
We want to get past them
Okay.
because we don't want to be held up because it's slow.
Okay, then I'm just gonna kind of
Get on the other
row
bank.
as far as I possibly can, and if they don't want me in front of them, they'll reel up their plugs and push in front of me. And if that's the case, I'll probably stop right there and row right back up
And plug it.
and plug it right behind.
Well,
them.
that's what I was gonna say. Is passing a boat good juju on small water? Like, isn't the etiquette like
Yes.
every
You have to.
you have to?
Some
Oh,
guys-
sorry.
Someone get
See, I don't
Jason
know.
some art classes. I know. I'm
Some
sorry.
guys are
I'm
going
a
to be
guide.
sitting there
Yeah.
fishing and they're going to want you to go by. If they don't pull their anchor up or you know.
I would say a lot of times on a small river like this, guys, most of the time you're gonna have guys that have game plans to where, okay, they want to get to this hole, they don't really have any kind of in between, they just want to get to the spot and fish, and I just
Once they're there, if they're there, you're just going to go by.
yeah
Again, it's just communication.
yeah. Once again, communication, and honestly, if there's a guy in a hole that I want to fish, I'll wait for him.
Most of the time they'll be, from my experience, from what I've seen, most of the time they'll be anchored just off the bank most of the time. Sometimes there's enough room to go just behind them, between the bank and them.
Yeah.
And if you're not comfortable with that, if there isn't enough room or you don't feel like you can make it by, then you can just squeak by just in front of them, right?
I it's hard to say. It's so situational, but in the situation you're talking about, I would say yes. That's
It seems like
It's
most
all-
of the time we're floating past them on the side that they're on, not going past them on the opposite.
Yeah, you're just not on to fish the slot or float over the slot they're fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
once
Biggest
again.
thing.
Once again, if you're passing somebody and you're going downriver and you want to go fast, go to where you can see the rocks and get after it, because there's not anybody that wants anybody rowing right over the top of their
You
holes.
risk.
Yeah, we might need Cameron to draw a boat because that might just be. So I think we need boat on boat drawing. You and Cam side
So
by
that's-
side
that's
to determine the winner.
that's
Because those
the
are pretty
determining
terrible.
factor.
Those are pretty terrible. Okay, so our plan for tonight: small water, big water. Oh no, we said bank, small water, big water, and then launch.
Boat launches.
Yeah.
Boat
like
launch. So we're going to
carrier
save boat
figure.
launch for last. But keep your comments coming. I'm flagging them all. At the very end, we're going to go through and rifle through a bunch of your guys' comments or things that you don't like. But
So let's
we never hit 300. We got the $2.99.
We'll
It
wait.
only takes-
We'll wait.
Yeah.
So we got a huge giveaway, guys. We got multiple
Two 360
two
flashers.
360 flashers, multiple packs of Brad's, a Brad's
small
hoodie, a
fishery.
Brad stickers, a hat. Big giveaway. Share this thing out there. Pump it up. Hit the thumbs up on
Three
Facebook
away.
and
Let's
YouTube.
Three
Definitely
away.
on YouTube. It helps us out. And let's keep it going.
We're gonna move to bigger water, and we want to hear some of the situations that you guys have.
What are some
questions that
main
you guys
big
have,
river etiquette questions that you guys have? Because I will tell you what, I
There's
have
a
some
lot.
questions myself
There's a
because
lot.
I don't hang out in the big river
Oh, you
as
don't?
much as you guys. No, I'm powered by two-stroke, baby. Let's go.
I'll start us off. I want Clint's shoes and hat. What?
How do they see your shoes?
Yeah. How did you see my
model,
shoes?
model it up.
I think a lot
No.
of people. I think
Lame.
They're probably gonna ask us
Maybe just
their
drop.
situations.
Anchor versus trolling. Okay.
That
Let's start
is
with
a
that right now.
Great one.
I mean, there's certain spots, right? I guess where,
Yeah.
well, I guess they were traditionally troll spots, and now you see, and you guys know where I'm talking, in our local area, you'll see there's a lot of guys that freaking anchor out there in
Were
a
they?
traditional troll spot.
Were they traditionally troll spots though?
Yes.
I think they were traditionally.
Yes, down lower was
Yeah.
where everyone would anchor, but now they anchor up out there. And all I'm gonna say, this is an etiquette thing, and I don't care who you are if you're listening. I don't like if
Jake.
you're going out and anchor fishing on incoming tide or when it's slack to get your spot,
Wow.
and people are out there trolling, don't be an idiot.
Tell us
Turn
how
on
you
your.
feel.
Hey.
No, I don't give a. No, I don't care. Clint Rant. I need a Clint Rant sticker.
Yeah.
Drop your anchor, short leash it, have your ball out. But if it's slack and it's not outgoing, run your kicker then. If you want to save that spot and you want to be there, great.
And don't
Burn gas. Run your kicker. Hold straight on your anchor line so people know where the hell your anchor is and where your gear is when we're all trolling past you. Because I will say this was 2 years ago, and that certain spot. I'll just say
You're
right above.
hanging on to this that
Oh,
long.
dude.
Wow.
Well, I got hung up pretty good, and I was pretty
We're
pissed.
rising in views.
I was
'cause
pretty
of your
pissed.
rant
I'm
here.
not gonna lie. This is stupid. Guys out there dropping his anchor slack tide, and you think like, okay, I'm guessing his anchor's probably somewhere above him a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of go wide, right?
Did you communicate?
No, he's sitting. I don't even know what he's doing. Sitting there, not paying attention. And anyways, go way wide around him. Give him lots of space. And
306.
yeah, see, well, 'cause now we're gonna give stuff away.
give it away,
We're gonna
man.
let me finish my rant.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't do that.
No, I'm sorry.
Because I'm trolling down, and I'm thinking, there's no way this guy's anchor's over there. He's literally, dude, his anchor was out literally sideways out of his boat, and I come through giving him tons of space, and I hook this guy's anchor, and he's just sitting, and I'm like, what in the hell? I get it that you want to save your spot, you're getting there early, that's fine. But if you're gonna do that, spend some money and burn your freaking kicker, and drop your anchor, and hold it in reverse, and hold your spot so we know where the hell your
and
anchor
don't
line
put
is
your
at.
lines out when you're swinging all over.
Well, yeah. And if you're that guy and you're out there in a slack tide and there's no freaking current, don't put your lines out with your wobblers because you're not doing anything and you're not going to catch a damn fish
Trying to
anyways.
cover ground, man.
All right,
Oh,
that's mine.
All right.
Give some stuff
Let's
away.
give some
Clint's
stuff
done.
away.
Oh,
Look at that,
whoa.
dude. 313.
Yeah!
Round of applause, my friend.
Dang.
Is Clint
Wow.
on the spectrum?
Oh snap!
Dude, they want more rants. So have to make it a
love
regular
it.
thing.
All right,
it.
pick somebody. That was,
Don't be stupid.
That was
Like a
awesome.
monthly, like what?
and
is
then
this
get
Clint
mad
off?
at the troller.
He's got to take his coat off now.
Yeah, I got
He's
sweaty
getting
there,
heated.
dude. I got a little heated. I'm taking off clothes.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to.
Yeah.
Who wants to win?
Stuff.
I caused the scene at the deadline, just so everyone knows. I caused the scene.
Okay, so this giveaway, we're giving something away.
Yeah, we're giving
You
that
gotta-
away right
Oh
you
no,
gotta pick
we're
it.
over.
You gotta
Look at
pick.
yeah, we're over.
We got
Here we go.
360 flashers, 2 kokanee cup plugs, a Brad's hat.
Sticker. Brad's sticker as
We need
well.
a sticker in there. We got a sticker and then a hoodie.
See, look.
Dang, that's.
See, you just gotta rage. You guys are all like calm and nice. Oh, be nice to everyone. No, like, call a spade a spade. If you're an idiot and doing dumb stuff, I'm gonna tell you.
That
See,
generally
there is-
doesn't go over too well.
Really? Wow.
And then the anchor guy takes a picture of the side of your boat and posts it on Facebook. And
I know.
Yeah,
who
but when
knows?
you're in the wrong and everyone else knows that you're in the wrong, like it'll work itself out. I get it that stuff can go viral for no reason on Facebook, but everyone came to your defense in a situation like that, right? Everyone knew who was wrong.
Yeah.
And and at the end of the day, stuff does happen. If you're new, just tell, when I'm yelling at you, just tell me you're new and then I'll back off.
You taught Cam everything?
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
All right, I'm picking a winner.
Wow.
Let's get this
Pick a
one
winner.
going.
Pick a winner.
And then we're gonna go big water. Let you guys run with it.
Oh boy. Whoop!
There it is.
Whoop! Andy, you have won.
A badass prize pack.
Yeah.
Orders.
Andy, let us
Orders.
know. Shoot an email to orders@etiquette.fishing and let us know that you won the second, right? Second prize
Yeah.
pack?
Second, yeah. I
Uh,
feel like this
tonight's
one's really
live feed?
slacking.
Number 2.
Etiquette live feed. Number 2.
Throw it over here.
Winner.
Don't we need to talk about? Don't we have some tickets being sold for a
Yeah.
bass?
We do. You
Over
want to do
in-
that before we do
Yeah.
Big River? All right.
in Pennsylvania.
Here you guys.
The
I'll
old
put it up.
PA. There it is.
There it is. Mega Bash movie premiere, April 21st. Go get them.
Is there any, like, I want to see in the comments, is there anybody that is going to leave the Northwest?
And go
And
to
go
the
to
Mega
that
Bash
bash.
in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
That would be badass.
That would be pretty
Like,
cool.
I just want to say, I mean, we had one guy, thanks, Jared. We had one guy, he came all the way from Ohio on the last one, and in Portland. That was pretty cool. I talked to him for a while.
Nice.
He's going to that one too. He's going to
Yeah.
both now that
Yeah.
we're doing it out there.
Wow.
He already sent me, like, pictures of his tickets and everything.
Yeah, April 21st, guys. Bayfront Convention Center. Marlin is gone. I do not know.
How many?
I'm assuming we still have tickets.
I would assume so.
I don't know though. I know we were 2 weeks ago. We were halfway sold out.
Yeah.
Chantel
So, I
wins
don't-
tickets.
I should have probably checked. If they're on the website, we're not sold out. So go get them now. But they are probably.
It's probably getting
It is
close,
probably going to
guys.
sell out because Fish USA is going to start pumping it really hard here and everything else to a lot of the people. So if you are in the area and you're watching and you want to go, I'd get them now before they sell out. It's
Yeah.
not like the Sportsman Show where we sold out super quick and we were able to add extra seats. That sold out and then they added bleachers.
Yeah.
So this is not going to be an event like that. We're not going to, if they start going crazy, there's no room to do more than what we're planning on doing. So get your tickets now. Go online, addicted.fishing, and get those.
Yeah,
What do people think? They want more rants? Because I got one for the boat rant
no
too.
one's
I got a
coming.
couple for the boat
I
rant.
actually
Save
had
it, save it.
since you guys brought up the whole rant and not being so nice all the time.
Oh.
I do have one small river.
Ooh.
I do.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not that bad, but it was.
Get it.
See, look,
should
I took
tell
my-
it?
Yeah.
Should I tell it? Okay. So I'm passing this boat that is fishing a spot on anchor, and they're fishing the spot on anchor to where there was definitely, if I would have communicated with them, I could have asked, hey, do you guys mind if I fish the tail out of this hole? And I didn't, just because I know there's more river downriver, and I was just willing to let them have this spot. So I went to spot downriver, and I started to run my plugs. And about 3 seconds later, I look up to my left, and here comes this boat, and they're starting to float over the main channel where I'm running my plugs. And I'm like, hey guys, as soon as you guys can you guys row off to the right hand side? That's kind of the water that I'm really trying to plug right now. And they do so, and sweet, okay, cool. They start rowing down the right hand side, far right. I'm like, cool, right on. They get about 3/4 of the way down to the tail out, and a couple of bobbers fly out. I'm like, okay, that's fine. They're just hitting it on the way out. That's cool. And then the next thing I see is their anchor drop. And I go, really? I just tell my clients, I had clients on the boat that day, and I tell them, I'm like, this just isn't right, guys. I can't bite my tongue. And I speak up and I go, hey, I didn't fish that tail out up there. I'd let you guys have that one. If you guys wanted to fish this one, you guys should have waited. And they keep casting for a second, and then they pull anchor, reel up, go down river. I keep plugging, get done, don't catch fish, whatever. Get down, and they're anchored up again. and I go right next to their boat, and I go, hey guys, I wasn't trying to be a bleep up there, but you guys kind of screwed me over with fishing those bobbers and that tail out. That's kind of where I'm trying to work these plugs to.
Push them back.
Yeah, you're trying to work all the fish back to the tail out. And granted, I didn't catch anything, so it didn't really matter, but I wanted these guys to know that what they did wasn't correct etiquette, because what I did in the previous hole to them was correct etiquette. So therefore, I had this, telling them, okay, I'm not trying to be a blah, 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 but I just want to let you guys know, it's later in the year, springtime comes around, there's a lot more pressure on the river, people are not going to be okay with that. Like, this interaction is going to be different later in the year. And, oh, you don't own the river, you don't own the river. And I go, guys, I understand that. I wasn't trying to say that I own the river at all. I'm just trying to kind of give you guys a sense of what you guys actually did.
Yeah, it sucks when you try to educate somebody and then you get
They just
flack back. Like
Yeah.
there's no understanding to it.
No.
Yeah,
It
that
just
sucks,
goes
dude.
whew,
Yeah.
right over their head. Which, I mean, no harm, no foul, I guess. But I just think anytime you can give somebody a lesson on etiquette on the river in real time, and they can realize what they did, that's literally the best lesson anybody can ever do.
If they have the right
And-
personality. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And granted, communication, speaking up, don't be afraid to talk to people. I mean, that's why we have voices to talk.
I thought we have text messaging now.
Communication.
And some people are just going to do that every time because they're, those people, and then you just have to work around it.
Yep.
Yeah.
One in every crowd.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
but if someone's
own-
trying to help you out and educate you, or maybe like, hey, next time, like, I guess the best thing I can say is listen to them. Listen to them and take it, and you know what I mean? Instead of,
a pride
when
thing,
I've
man.
done that, when I'm like, dude, you're way in the wrong, and you have no idea, this is going to be another one of my rants, it's going to come up.
Here
But it's
we
like,
go.
no, I'll save it. But it's like, when someone does that, don't, like, just take it, like, yeah, hey, you know what? All you could say is like, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't know, or I'm new, or yeah, sorry, I got distracted, right? Like, and just take it, but just, I don't know, just
See,
don't
and
turn it
that's-
into a.
I was gonna say that's the thing about people that aren't always out there, and they just kind of show up every once in a while, and they don't. And some guy does come down the river that is on the river almost every day, and they say something to you. You should probably take it for what it is and listen. It's just
And I feel like
I
half
said,
the
correct
time,
etiquette.
half the time it goes well, and then half the time people, take it the wrong way and act crazy.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that too, though.
Man.
Either way you want to choose your own adventure, man. I'm down.
Literally, I'm just
Choose
saying,
your own
like,
adventure.
Hey guys, that really wasn't cool up there. I gave you the tail out of the hole you guys were anchored up in. Why couldn't I have the tail out of the one that I was plugging?
Yeah.
There's crickets. You don't own the river. Okay, I wasn't saying that,
That's the go-to.
yeah.
You don't know
Somebody commented most hated comment.
Most
on the river.
hated comeback. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
That's when you don't have any. That's when you know you've messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But-
Big water.
Yeah, let's do big
Big
water.
water.
Big
Right now,
water.
Rant's over.
first things first. I already did mine.
We
Let's get this kicked off the right way. People are liking the rants, and I'm all for rants. Let's rant.
can go over.
What? Name one thing on the Big River. The first thing that someone does that's just gonna piss you off. Go.
You want it or I want it?
Hey, this goes for everyone in the comments too. Everyone in the comments.
Who's
The
gonna
thing
answer
that-
first?
So we fish, like, there's some areas that we fish, obviously there's a lot of traffic, right? And it's, to me, a lot of it is like making eye contact. Like, dude, there's guys that, like, they're just sitting down, they're trolling head down and everything. I could be like on one track. I could be going, and dudes coming across. And then you got another boat coming here. I have to slow my troll because one person cannot pay attention to what they're doing. Drives me absolutely nuts. Same thing, like, there was the same reason why I saw one boat T-bone another boat last year.
There's my buddy that got T-boned.
Not a word was spoke, dude. Not a word.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was just, but then again, it's like I that's why I've tried to veer out.
I think everyone's just got so caught up in themselves, they just don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, who cares if you messed up? You gotta own up to that.
We're
At
all
least
we're
that
human.
kind of thing.
Yeah, we're human, man. Like it's gonna happen. We mess up. Like, you think there's accidents on the road every day because we're all like great drivers? No. Same thing. It's like just paying attention. Like, there was no excuse for that. None.
Yeah.
Like, you had one guy who was hooked up with a fish.
Yep.
And then you had another guy trolling upstream.
And just trolling.
There
right
is
into 'em.
no reason for that. Like, my God. Like, that's
And
the one that
if
gets me
you-
going.
Look how red your face
Yeah,
just
dude, I
turned.
get. Oh, yeah.
Ow.
I will.
If
Blair,
you see
what about you?
200 boats, or let's just say if you see an area, a small area that has 100 boats in it trolling side by side, if you don't feel comfortable going into that area or haven't fished in a situation like that, fish on the outskirts of it. Fish on the outskirts of it for maybe a whole day.
Yeah.
And then the next time you come in, maybe you learn the ebb and flow of what's going on in there. But if you just come in there and point your bow north and think that you're just going to go straight, then you are going to have problems.
Yeah.
Everybody is working together in there to catch fish. And when it works, when everybody's working together, everybody catches them. And then you'll get one boat that can screw it up for everybody.
Ammo cat.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Ammo Cat.
Yeah, ammo cat.
A guy told me I low-holed him trolling by blank island in the blank
Ooh, I know.
channel.
I
Is
know
that
exactly.
even possible? Should I care? Thanks. I think that's going to be one of you guys answering that question.
I don't know. What, was he anchored?
Sounds like they were both trolling.
He said trolling.
Yeah, I don't really.
Kind of just, I feel like
I'm going
it's
to go off if he's
situational.
anchored. If he's anchored and you cut in behind him.
I don't even know if that's it. Like he says trolling, so you're
Yeah,
both.
they're both
we're
trolling.
both trolling.
Let's just say
Okay.
they're
There's no
both
way.
trolling. No?
No.
No, don't feel bad.
No.
If he's
Unless
going
it's
slower
the
and you're going faster,
I mean, what
Dude,
about...
it's the 𝗛𝗘 500. We do that all the time.
I mean,
if-
by or below, it's situational. In a spot, I don't know. In a certain spot, I think I kind of know where you're talking about.
How much
I
berth
think
was it
there's
given to?
I think
That's
there's
big.
a zone where it's kind of acceptable, maybe to kind of dip in front, but maybe to a certain point that is kind of frowned upon. I don't know.
if you're both trolling and you're trolling, I don't.
There's not much low. I don't feel like there's much low holing that goes on in trolling.
Oh, he's saying he ran up
ran up
further
further.
than me, and I started the troll earlier, 100
Oh.
yards. That happens all of those
Yeah.
different fisheries. Guys will
Yeah.
drop in. I'd say no. Don't worry
No,
about it, man.
no,
Move on.
no.
he
to
knows
me-
where he wants to start.
To
Yep.
me, low holing is anchor fishing. Low holing is bank fishing. If you're on the big river and you're trolling, it's like every man for himself, kind of. I don't consider
Yeah,
that
It's a lot of
low holing.
water out there.
Yeah.
We make jokes about low hole Clint, like pull right in front of him and drop in front of
No,
him.
that's over. That
No,
movement
it's
has
not.
ended. No, I'm not.
No, it's not.
my
It's
springer,
never-
never-
This is the
never
first springer
over.
year that's been good,
Dude,
and no
this
one's
is
doing that to
Clint
me.
2024, bud.
Never over.
No.
I am never going to hear the end of tag end.
If you run up river,
That's your problem.
No.
if you run up river, throw your boat sideways right in front of another boat and drop it in front of him, then that could be considered
Yeah.
low holing. But 100 yards is
No.
so much room.
Yeah.
I will say where I was fishing yesterday, some guys are motoring up way up to say a wing dam and dumping in, and if they're considering that the start of the troll, if someone's coming in and going, oh, I don't like that half, and I'm coming in down here, and
Yeah,
there's
there's
no, that's not low holing to me.
I
If that's
might
what
have
we're
just-
talking about, no.
I might have just caught one and I'm hot lapping the bottom end, and
Exactly.
I come up and rip in the middle of the
Exactly.
fleet and drop in. That's not low holing. That's just that's just trolling on the big river.
That
and
is.
people can get over it.
That's getting in where you fit in.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it, but maybe I'm the jerk in this situation. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'd say you're good, man. I'd say you're definitely good.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
Yeah.
one. Big water. Let's just talk a certain spot. The certain spot that's blown up above the deadline, where it's a lot of bumper boats, and I mean, I get. Oh, dude, are we ready?
Yeah, do it.
It's gonna make
Let's
me
do
get pissed.
it.
I love Minn Kotas.
I hate it
and I love the
can't
autopilots.
see how many people are watching.
Yeah, but dude, if you're the guy with your Minn Kota autopilot on the front of your boat and everyone else is trolling and everyone's kind of doing the same thing and you're the guy that's just sitting there with your heading lock on and you're just plowing through everyone and not going with the flow and everyone's like, don't do that. I don't know. I don't like it.
Roll with the
But maybe it's because I don't have one. And when I did have one, I don't have one on my new boat. But on my old boat, when I had one, I was constantly working that thing. I was still using it, but I was constantly working it like my kicker to follow the crowd and to go with the crowd and to work with everyone, right? Like when you're on the motor and you're trolling and you see people coming at you, you're thinking 100 yards ahead, like, okay, how does this look? I got 3 coming, they're all on this side, okay, I'm gonna go around these 3, and you all just kind of make it work. But when you're the guy that's like, oh, nope, I'm on this heading, and you just leave it, and you don't kind of work with the crowd, don't do that. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
When in Rome.
Oh, dude.
That's fair.
Drop the
Do as
bobber
the
and walk
Romans.
away.
You can't just troll in a straight line and just think, oh, I was headed this direction. Well, you had 4 boats headed the same direction straight at you. It just doesn't work. So you have
I'm
to,
always trying
You're
to play
4
my
to
move.
1, bud. You gotta swerve.
Always
Yeah.
trying to play my move.
And when somebody shows you the side of their boat, they're trying to tell you, hey, I'm going this way, and you can go that way. Like when you're in a boat and you're that far away, you can't really talk, but there's signals that we send to each other trying to communicate.
Okay, so
hand signals.
is that a thing? Okay, if you're sitting there running your motor, blah blah blah, and you see somebody and you point the direction, that's the direction you're going, or
Yep.
that's the direction you want them to go.
Nope, that's
That's
the
my
direction
direction.
I'm going.
That's the direction
I'm letting them
I'm
know
going.
early. I'm going that way.
Yep.
Early and often, baby. Early and often.
Yep.
Don't be afraid. Be waving that arm around. That's where I'm going.
But like I
That's
said,
where
you're
I'm
usually
going.
you're planning ahead. You're looking downriver at the situation, and everyone's got. I mean, when it's
Always.
bumper boats, and you're in there
Sometimes
tight.
you have a line coming at you.
Yeah,
A line where it's not just a little adjustment. It's either I have to go way out or way in.
Mm-hmm.
or
And some guys are just like, hey,
I'm cutting right
these
through.
mofos are gonna move,
yeah.
and I don't get those people. I really
But I mean,
don't.
if you're 6 or 8 boats wide, and then I don't know, in that situation, usually you're around other boats too. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to get behind the boat that's
Yeah.
just in front of me. I'll try to get behind him then, so that we're not
You're
making.
not a lone soldier.
You're not alone, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna minimize this as much as possible. When it's like 6 boats against 2, like, yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way around the 6. It's like, we can all make this work and make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But that brings up the next question: when everyone's trolling with the current, and you're the one guy, when everyone's coming down, going with the current, and you're the one guy going up, good idea or bad idea?
Bad idea. Win in Rome, I think.
But why do people do that?
Oh, I want to be different. But there
no.
is a time
I
where
don't know why.
I don't know. I mean, maybe at Slack,
gonna say, yeah,
where you can
there's
kind of go
time
up
and
and
place,
down.
yeah.
Maybe there's a time
Yeah,
and
but I
place, but
see them doing it on max ebb. Like,
I know why. What are you doing?
You're not going
You're not even
anywhere.
fishing.
I don't think they know. I think that's like a deal where they just don't know.
Okay.
Has to
No.
be.
So, I love doing something a little different. I like making people uncomfortable too, right? Like a crowded elevator. Everyone gets in a crowded elevator. They back up, right? They back up and they all stare at the door. Now, don't get me wrong. I love to get in that elevator and just stare at all their faces. Like, just get in their faces. I like making people uncomfortable and a little awkward. But I don't think that's a good thing to do when it comes to fishing. I think you should be going with the flow. And if you're the one guy that's doing something different than everyone else, look in the mirror, maybe figure it out, and maybe get in with the pack and do what everyone else is doing.
Pay attention.
if you're not getting them. If you're getting them and you're doing something different than the rest of the crowd, then keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Dude, those guys ain't getting them. I don't care what
No.
you say.
If
They're
you're
not getting
smoking
them.
them,
No,
No,
they're
let the
not.
guys
They're
do
not.
what they're doing.
not.
I
They're
know,
not.
but I'm just saying.
That comes into a different thing. Like doing something different, I will get onto that. But I'm just saying, like, you don't go to Drano and everyone's doing a circle, right? You don't go to Drano and be the one guy going the opposite direction in the circle.
Bro, wait.
I always
Just
wondered
wait.
about, like, if somebody
If
got
you
there
do
early
that,
enough,
oh, I should do that.
get there early enough. As long as
I've
you're the
never
first boat
taken
in.
my boat. I've never done, like, I have no desire to do Drano. But if I did, oh God, Marlon's in here.
What?
Oh God! All right, bye.
Well, we had a good run.
Watch Clint.
We had a good run, guys.
Look at Clint run.
Oh boy.
That was so sad. Big bad Clint.
Oh, Marlon is watching.
Everyone trolls whatever direction they want, no matter the tide.
I think some of those you can. I think others though. No.
He's saying like yeah.
In the 360 fishery.
Yeah. If you're
You
just
can.
fishing that one certain spot, you don't end up running and trolling with the water. You end up trolling back and forth.
Yeah. Are we saying 360, right? And
That's
you're
what
usually
he said.
yeah. And I would say sometimes you're fishing.
And then the main thing is just don't be a jerk. Work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, I've had some great communications with guys that just don't know what's going on. And when I talk to them, like, hey, we get tangled. Guys, next time there's a fish coming at you, you have to reel your lines up. I won't grab all 6 of your rods. If you just reeled up when I asked you to. And they're like, oh my gosh, didn't even know that was a thing, Most of the time you have good interactions when you just talk to the people.
Open line of communication.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is like every year we get new boaters, we get new fishermen. You get guys that this is what we do. Is we're out
Especially
here
the
to
last-
inspire people, and that's what they're doing is they're getting out there, and it is like at the end of the day, I feel like we do hold some responsibility in making sure that these people know, like, hey, let them know that they're doing something wrong, and not like as an attack, but just throw it out there. It's all in the approach.
I saw a comment earlier that it said it's all in the delivery on how you give the lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. If you're like you probably
can't call 'em
would be,
idiot and
Clint,
stuff like that, like I
you'd
do.
be
Like
an
we-
idiot. And
we put a muzzle on
Clint
when
just
we get
gets
a
all
boat.
red
Yeah.
faced and
Yeah.
starts yelling at everybody.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be received that way.
Not the interaction that you want to have, but you just got to be
The last
easygoing.
couple of years, more than ever, through the COVID time frame, when it seems like we've seen it more and more. Like a lot of boats were bought, and there's a lot of new fishermen out.
Yeah.
I guess there is. So, and again, I think someone made the comment earlier, right, where they're like,
Jared,
common
yes.
sense.
Exactly what
I
I
don't-
said.
He's a
I don't-
friendly giant.
I don't think people may not know. To your point, they may be new. So let's talk about even some basic stuff. Like if you're doing the 360 trolling, you're doing the herring for springers, and someone hooks a fish, and you got someone with a fish on in front of you, dude.
Love to see that one.
What is it?
Pond hopping?
Love to see that. Ooh, peacocks?
A bunch of marlins out there.
Yeah.
Peacock bass fishing right now.
Pixar, it didn't happen, bro.
Yep.
So again, so some people, if you see people when you got a fish on, let the person with the fish kind of give them priority, right? Give them some space. Communicate.
they don't have any control.
If your fish is running out towards a boat, and you don't yell at me to tell me, and I'm quite a ways away, dude. Like, tell me.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at me when I've given you lots of space, but you never said a word, and your fish is way up too. Like, just communicate. If you got a fish on, and if someone has a fish on, give them room, you guys.
Tighten your drag,
I would love
control
to
your
reel
fish.
my poles in when somebody has a fish on.
Yeah.
I would much rather rip them all up to the surface real quick, troll through, and drop them back down, than re-rig 6 rods. Like,
During a bite.
Yeah. Go sit on the side for an hour, and it's like some of these things are so simple.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to be vocal. Like there was
Maybe
an example. Prime example. There was one that 360 Madness video that we shot out there at the. I'll just say it, mouth of the Cowlitz, because everybody knows it.
Hashtag no river names, dude.
Mouth of
Come
it.
on!
Drano.
Yeah. No, I did.
That's
too.
not a river.
Oh, same thing. Anyway,
Come on, same concept.
we had a fish actually take off, and I've seen
A big one.
Yeah, and I've seen Jake like on here a couple times, and props to him, like handled it really, really well. That fish buried the rod, took off. There was no controlling it. Like, I mean, that fish was super, super hot. Takes off. We're yelling. Let people know. If you have a fish on, just let them know. And I'm yelling. He's getting his gear in. We ended up getting tangled up, and he was able to get his gear out. Not a word, man. He's stand-up dude. Never really talked to him a whole lot, but Jake to me is a stand-up dude. Like, that's the kind of guides that we need out there. is you try to work together. You know, that wasn't on purpose. Like, yeah, dude, I just let my fish, run. I'm using 15-pound test. Like nobody's doing that. Dude, we're putting the screws to them.
Yeah.
And we're all trying out there. We just need to help each other. That's the biggest thing.
We're fishing really close together, and they're big fish.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter sometimes what your drag is set at. They're just gonna go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Jake is one of my good buddies, and he is a stand-up guide and always usually handles everything. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, just solid.
Okay, keep them coming. Let's see some of your guys' comments or questions on Big River etiquette, or comment what torques you off. Let's get the word out there. And it can be as basic. Again, I think to the point, there's lots of new people. A lot of new people watch this. And it might be common sense to you because you've been doing it a long time. There may be someone that just bought their boat and this is their first season out there fishing.
What's that?
Oh, another giveaway.
Yeah.
And it may not be common sense. So help us out. Put some comments and I'm going to start pinning them and we'll let the... That's another give.
We should probably go through some of those favorites.
We can.
Yeah.
We'll do it after. We're going to run through Big River. We're going to run through boat launch, and then we're going to end with the questions that I have favorited.
That's a lot of questions. Okay.
Oh gosh.
We'll crank through them. We're good.
We're good. You don't have to answer. Just pick
What
them
about
out.
what about running your boat on a big river, like back up? Say you're doing some trolling or even headed back into the launch.
Go outside.
I don't think there's ever a time to be running through a pack of boats.
No.
Love it when you buzz the tower.
No. Okay, now you're going to get me fired. No. It's a huge, usually there's lots of room. You can go way outside everyone.
Usually we're
motor up.
one area, and you can swing way wide.
Okay.
And when you come in to drop your gear in, you should not be on step throwing it. You're bowing it up perfectly down the river, wide open, to where the wake almost comes over the back of your boat when you stop. And sometimes those are supposedly the professionals
That's
that are.
me.
Yeah, I like those 6 mile an hour troll bys, or the bow.
It's like there's lots of room. Slow down, putt into where you're going to get your gear ready, drop your kicker down, and start trolling. But a lot of the stuff I see out there is just like everybody's just in a hurry to get back to the top, and what's the fastest point to get back up there?
You're talking seconds. Like, that people think that matters? No. Seconds.
Oh, dude. That's a good one. Did somebody comment that, or did you just think of it?
I just thought.
Oh, wow.
Big
All right.
lean on this kid.
Gold star. Blair, 1 gold star.
There it is.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
You get it
super
straight here,
chat.
man. You get a trigger spinning glow.
No, that's a big one. I mean, there's been, in the fall, there's been a couple big boat wrecks, because of it. Boats have gone down.
I'll try, Jake. I'll try.
No, you're not leaving with one now.
I can't.
No, dude, I seen it.
Okay, guys, let's side cam this next prize pack. Let's get them fired up. Let's get your comments coming.
We do.
You tell us what drives you nuts. What are some some common sense etiquette things that you guys want to get the word out?
Or maybe you're a new angler, and what's some things that you didn't know and that you learned coming into the game?
Yeah.
Share
the knowledge.
Maybe there's people out there, that are in the same boat. Side cam.
Oh,
We're side camming it. Here we are. We're live. Live again on the side cam.
There's another one. Right
We got some short bus spinners. We got a short bus flasher. We
Riffle
got
runners.
a sweet, looks like about a 8-inch Brad's logo. We got a flayaway mat and a couple of kokanee cut plugs.
These are big prize packs. Marlon's watching now.
That's a heater.
He's still not here.
That is a heater
Well,
cut
he
plug.
hasn't said anything.
Yeah, he's gonna be okay.
Absolute heater cut plug there, guys.
Mexican hat? No way.
Copper Mexican hat, bro.
Never caught one.
That sucks.
Those colors don't work.
Nah.
Who, me or you?
Well, I know you haven't.
Gotcha!
Burn.
Right.
Oh.
So what is your guys' biggest pet peeve? What is it? Let's hear it.
How far do you stay away from sea lions?
Dude, I had a couple of them.
Stay away from
swim
sea
very
lions.
close to me.
What do
I
you
think
mean?
that's going to be kind of one of those things. Like I'm sure we all saw it, like on the news with the dude that was running. They had the pods of sea lions.
over.
Yeah, just like mashing through them.
Oh.
By law, I mean you're not supposed to harassment. You know, and we can get in a lot of trouble as guides. We can't be stupid out there. So it's, you know, give them a berth. I mean, most of the time that we see them, it's, you know, when we're trolling and they, you know, steal the fish from you. So it's.
I mean, and there's also all the non-lethal options that we have now if they're
That's
coming
right.
after your fish.
That's right.
And those options work well. You know, so.
Oh, Jared.
Yeah.
No, that one's coming.
Yeah.
Already on it.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up with the boat launch stuff because that's a big one.
Uh-huh. You could almost
Okay.
do a whole.
Are we there?
No. Here's another one. I'm just gonna keep ranting because I get pissed. So I'm trolling for springers, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're all trolling. We're all going downriver, downhill. There's a guy in front of me who was going downhill, and then all of a sudden he's turning around and he's reeling all of his gear in. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's turning. And maybe he's trolling upstream, right? And I'm like, all right. So I start giving this guy room, and I'm like moving out of the way, like, you know, giving him tons of room. And he gets up to the front when I get close to him. He goes, hey, am I good or do you want me to move? I'm like, oh, you're good right now. And he goes, okay, well, I'm on anchor. And I go, oh, you're on anchor? He goes, yeah, I'm using my Minn Kota. I just spot locked. We're re-rigging. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. Like, no, like at first I thought you were turning around and going to be the guy to start trolling up or something different, right? But no, you just like in the middle of the troll hit anchor on your Minn Kota while you brought your rods in to re-rig your baits and stuff. Like that's where you choose to do it?
No.
Gold star for sure.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if that deserves a gold star.
Oh
but
yeah.
That's
a special class.
That
I
literally
came
just
from.
happened like 2 days ago. And as soon as he said that, I was like, no, I mean, at this point, I was like, all right, I'm already like, I was like, no, you're good. And I just went around him. But as soon as I got below him, I cussed him out in my boat to myself.
This is why we don't take you, dude.
If you're reeling your rods in and you go to neutral or whatever, you obviously have to be looking behind you and you have to be getting out of the way of the guy. You can't just throw it in neutral and be like, oh, they'll go around, you know.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility to move now that you're not fishing. They have lines in the water.
I mean, to me, that was common sense, right? Like, you're in the middle of the troll lane and you just want to, everyone else, like, you're not fishing now. Like, let the people fish.
We're going to put some new baits on. We're going to spot lock right here.
Yeah, swear to God.
Right in the
I
lane.
swear to God, that's what happened.
No, I know. I believe
Start
you.
with a fresh one at the top, middle, we spot lock, re-rig, and roll.
You got to keep those baits fresh,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh man.
How about, here's a good one. Here's a good one.
It really is.
You're maybe let's say it's the fall and the tide's changing, okay, and it's starting to go out, and you're thinking about dropping your anchor and you're gonna change your game. You were just 360 fishing and now you're gonna anchor fish, okay? Don't drop your anchor in front of boats that are trolling downhill, right? Like if you're gonna choose that you're gonna anchor in that spot, at least wait until the few boats that were behind you or coming down river clear, and then drop your anchor, because I've seen it so many times in the morning or whatever where guys just rush up. They're like worried maybe somebody's going to grab their spot or whatever, and they just drop it right on the people that are coming down river, and that one happens more than you would think. That's a pretty common one, and it's obvious that the guys that are coming down are trolling. You could just let them come through, and when you drop your anchor and get anchored, throw your ball out. The other day, I almost got an anchor rope and this other boat because they were sitting there. It was still breaking daylight, and it was just their line. They had no ball out or no indication to me that they were even anchored up. So at the last second, it was like, holy cow, they're anchored, you know?
Yeah, that twilight can't really see, but you
Yeah,
get
and-
real close and it's like, oh, that's what's happening.
And when you're in a troll, you don't really expect all of a sudden somebody to be anchored right there. You
Right.
just see a bow pointed at you. You're not even looking that hard for an anchor rope.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a ball there, it's
Yeah,
pretty
you-
obvious.
You
that,
can pretty much just avoid that lane.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
however far upriver you think their anchor rope might be, avoid it at all costs.
Yep.
if the ball's out. You can see it.
Just treat
What does
people
being
like you would
anchored
want to
mean?
be treated,
Jimmy
right? So if
C
you're
asked.
out there trolling, would I want someone to drop anchor right in front of me where I'm trolling? No, like just don't do it.
Isn't there anchor spots and troll spots? I mean, or is
Well,
there kind of-
Those lines get blurred. I mean, these days those lines are
Yeah.
getting blurred in some
I've
spots.
seen some brave souls this last year that I'm like, I don't know what you're doing
But
there.
And it's
It
getting
is.
worse every year because now there's more and more people anchoring in those spots where they.
But
mean,
but
there's just more
the
people
spot that
fishing
you're
nowadays.
talking about, Clint, is the only reason people are anchoring there is because they're watching so many fish get smashed there. But there is not a ton of current there. There's better anchor spots
Yes.
on the river.
Oh, 100%.
It works well for the trollers because it is a current break and the river makes a bend. But as far as putting your gear down on the bottom and having it work perfect, it is not the best spot for
Yeah.
that.
No,
But
go down
because-
river just a little bit or upriver just a little bit, and there's great anchor spots.
Yeah, and that's the difference. There are trolling spots and anchor spots. Some of them are good for both, but a lot of times that's not the case. But they just see fish getting caught there, and that's how they were coming out to fish was anchored, and so it's like, well, there's some fish here.
Here,
Dude,
if you're
what's the
watching people trolling, catching fish, and you want to anchor, how about you do what the people are doing that are catching the fish and just troll with them?
Or go somewhere else where
Yeah.
you know you can.
Matching
anchor.
the speed in the toilet bowl can be rough sometimes.
Who says that?
That's why I don't go
Or
there.
is that you?
No, just the floodwater tackle.
Oh.
There's some people like for me. I mean, I'm with Ryan 100% on it. To where there's times like I feel like it's too slow, you know, and I know there's gonna be
It's
a lot of
always too.
there's gonna be a lot of guys that'll argue with me, but there's times where I'm like, dude, I can't, and I have my sea anchors out and dragging, going as slow as I can, and I'm like, I don't know what these
Can't
guys.
possibly go
I don't know how
slower, guy.
they're like their 360 like literally has to get to the top and then almost fall.
No, it doesn't. Sometimes
Did you-
it doesn't even work in there.
When you were doing that, did you see a black boat that says Riverside Guide Service on the side with a girl
got a
holding
bully
a
in
sign
it,
telling
yeah.
you to speed up?
fast.
Yeah, she's,
Go fast.
she's
Or what
definitely a
was it?
bully.
Speed up.
Speed up.
Speed
yeah.
up.
She can't do it anymore. She got in
so
trouble.
funny.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a compliment to all of us, I think.
What?
This crew way better than previous shows, Clint Rocks. But I think that's
That's us,
true,
guys.
right? It's all of us.
That's because we're giving away a bunch of stuff,
Oh,
dude. If
man.
we didn't give
We're giving
away
away a
anything,
lot of
nobody'd
stuff.
be watching. Yeah.
Okay.
Chris Calhoun had a comment there.
Oh. Hey.
So you're telling the anchor guys that were there first that they have to leave?
No.
No,
No, other way. No.
that's not. That's definitely not what we're saying. I was just saying that if there's a few boats that were there first trolling, coming down, don't just drop your anchor in front of them.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
$5 super chat.
Jeffrey Pope, the $5 super chat. Is there somewhere you can take classes when you become a new boat owner? Yes, it's called booking a trip with a guide, and specifically telling them, I am a new boat owner. I want to learn etiquette, and there you go.
Yeah.
And they will. A lot of people that I know, a lot of guys that I know, will literally they'll go out of their way to teach etiquette all throughout the day.
Absolutely.
Fred,
That would be my suggestion. For
But there's also the school of hard knocks. Just go out and fish and you'll learn. Observe
experience.
Yeah.
and do what other people are doing. Observe, and when someone gives you or tells you something, listen.
what Jason just said is an awesome way, and I've had a lot of people come into my boat and then go out and start catching them, and they understand. They learn a lot just in one day. It's crazy how much you can learn in
Paid
one day.
education, man. Yeah.
Scroll back up a little bit. I think there was a Fred that commented something.
There's something to be said about a guy that spends 30 days on the river and a guy that spends 3 days on the river. The guy that spends 30 days on the river is going to know a lot more about how to handle everything and how to go about things.
Exactly. And they pick up a lot.
You got to take that for what it is. It's just the truth.
Fred said if some guide told me to speed up, then that
drop.
is exactly when I would drop my anchor. And Fred is one of the people that we have been talking about tonight, that no matter what you communicate with them or what
Yeah.
you say to them, they're just gonna take it the wrong way. So
Drop anchor and Drano. That's all I'm gonna say.
you just have to let the Freds of the world
Run it.
Do their own thing, I guess.
Here's what not to do. Guide service.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's going back to the speed thing of speed. Like, just even that comment. Like, it's not. Nobody's yelling like, "Hey, you need to speed up," and they're being a jerk about it. I mean, you have to pay it. Like at Drano, you have to pay attention.
Sorry, Todd. I'm sorry.
You have to pay attention. Like, if you have a boat literally right up on your kicker, you might want to rethink about what's going on.
Might wanna.
Because there's a lot of stupid people out there that they don't pay attention. I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up again.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
It's rubbing off on me. But they don't pay attention, and that it's, yes, you need to speed up. There's no reason for anybody to stall out when everybody's trolling in a circle. There's no reason.
Again,
And
when
most
in
of the
Rome,
time-
right?
Most of the time, they just honestly, a fish gets caught, and then there's it gets all clogged up on one end, and then it just backs all the way around, and it's like a lot of people fishing in one area. It's not always avoidable, but sometimes it is, and if everybody just sped up a little bit, then everybody's flashers would be thumping, and you'd be catching more.
And I'm not talking like hauling. I mean, I'm just, let's get a thump going. You know, I mean, there's some guys like you look, I'm like, your rod isn't even moving, man.
Clint, lower
Then I
your mic.
realize they're pulling a triangle. No.
Okay, so I guess I'm loud. Sorry. Okay, let's do
Boat ramp?
let's do boat ramp.
Ooh.
What are we gonna do with all this stuff right in front of me?
Well, we got 269 people.
Is that going to be at the? You want to do that at the end, Clint, or right now?
Do we have how many more?
We have this one and then one more.
Okay,
I
let's
don't know.
No, let's do it. Let's do that. We'll get into boat ramp. Let's do it. Who wants a prize pack?
Who wants a prize pack? Dude, there has been a lot. There's almost 3,000 comments.
Yeah.
Dude, just
Yeah.
scroll through one and pick one. There's
Yeah.
Without
been a
even
lot
asking
of-
them to do something?
There's
No,
been-
let's make the
dude,
people work.
There's been a ton of good comments, but yes,
Let's
yes,
make the
let's
people
make 'em
work.
work for it. Make them work for it.
Am I too much? Am I too much for everyone tonight? Am I a little too wound up? Am I a little too angry?
People think Clint is too much.
Am I a little
That's the
too
question.
angry? Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Am I
Clint too
coming
much,
across
yes
as a
or no?
jerk? Because I am really nice.
You're a nice guy. You just have full
I have my
tendencies.
moments. I have my moments.
Sometimes you just come off a little rough there,
Yeah.
Clint.
Yeah, well,
He's forward.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I got some built up anger.
Too much Napoleon Dynamite.
I'm just saying, when you've been a victim of home invasion and been tied up in your house with a gun held to your head, like,
Go,
it
Clint,
changes
go.
you. It changes you.
Clint out.
I think there's a lot of Clint fans.
God, there are a lot of Clint. I didn't
You're
realize that
good,
many people
Clint.
liked
You're
you,
not a
dude.
jerk.
Everything before we asked
Don't
that question
hold,
was
Clint.
like, "Geez, Clint, you're blowing my eardrums out." Now they all have your back. So
Look at Nikki.
What? Let's
Her
go,
her
Clint.
her name on YouTube
my
is Nikki
gosh.
S, who bought the hashtag Lowhole Clint decal.
No.
The one person that bought one in the last year.
Well,
I took her fishing.
I know. Did you get her a steelhead on her birthday, or was it Easter?
It was a Springer.
Oh, you got her a Springer?
I did. She had a couple chances.
Ah.
We didn't get one.
so
in
you
there.
need a guide better, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta use it.
Yeah.
Oh. There's Clint haters out there. It's all right.
Yeah, the
Oh,
straps
dude,
on your
yeah.
boat, you see that
Kidding
all the
me?
time.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Usually they're the ones standing behind the desk though, talking to the camera. All right, let's pick someone and then let's do boat ramp.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Do you like cats?
What in the?
How did we end up on that one? That's how you guys know it's random, right there.
Wow.
I don't even know what that
All right.
pickle.
Cat.
The
Well-
person's name is Pickle,
Pickle.
and they
Pickle?
commented,
Pickle, yeah.
"Do you
have
like
one.
cats?"
You have won our third prize pack for tonight on the Etiquette live feed. Shoot an email to orders@𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣
What in
Let
the?
us know that you've won the
Dude, that's-
third prize pack for tonight's live.
Solid random.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Come on.
You did it.
It's someone's like fake account.
Okay, boat ramp.
Someone's just gonna.
Boat
Yeah,
ramp.
this one's gonna get good.
Oh boy.
What was it? This one?
Yeah, that's number 3.
Okay.
I know where we can start with boat ramp.
What's that? Where?
About 100% of the launches that we have, you can pull your boat over in the morning and get your straps off and put your plug in.
Oh, you don't do that at the ramp when you're backing down?
I see that
Oh.
so much,
Weird.
dude. With, like, even if there's one person in line, you cannot pull your boat up on the ramp, back down a little bit, and then start getting all your stuff ready. Like,
Not a thing.
that is not a thing. Ever. Not even
it's,
if there's
it's
a fire.
a thing because I see it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Being ready to go. So what's? I mean.
What does that mean? Being
I
ready
guess,
to go.
yeah,
I know
what
somebody's
is
gonna
being
ask.
ready to go?
I mean, you don't even have to be ready to go. Just pull over. When you get to the ramp, just pull over. It can be in a parking spot. Usually there's a little pull-off spot where you'll see some other boats lined up, and have the boat ready to where when you back down that ramp, you're going all the way into the water and unhooking it.
Right, but when do they know that they're ready for that? I mean, like what would be your staple? Like, I need to have this absolutely.
Straps are off.
Straps,
Drain plug
plug,
in.
and
Motors are up. Locks are
Where
off.
I can back into the water and unhook it and launch.
Yes.
Yes.
That's when whatever you have to do to get.
That
to be
means
able
your
to-
rain gear, your lunch box, everything in the boat ready
to where you
go.
spend the least amount of time as you can being on that
Yeah.
ramp.
If you're at the
In and
front of the
out.
line, launch your boat. If you're not ready, move.
Get out of the way. Yeah.
Like, and that's not putting on your rain gear or not rigging rods, not doing any
That's my
like.
favorite.
You
no.
can do all that after your boat is tied up on the dock. You can run up to your truck and do that stuff. Grab your ring gear out of the back seat, whatever you need to do. But when you're on the launch, you're launching your boat.
Yeah.
And so when you said tie off as well, so here's another thing. Some of the launches that, well, at least the one I go out of, there's not a lot of dock space. Like there's barely. So if you are going to tie your boat off and you are by yourself or you don't have a way to beach it or anything like that, push it all the way to the very end of the dock, tie it off, and put a little hustle in your walk.
Where it's least impeding to
Yeah.
other boaters.
Yeah. Don't just push it off and tie it right there where another boat can't launch.
Yeah.
And
To where they
that's
can't
one that
back.
that's one that gets looked by a lot, and I'll even see people sitting there with all their buddies jump in the boat, and now they're snapping leads on and cutting bait.
No.
And I mean, it is one little tiny dock, you know. You have to be aware of your surroundings. Like, that's fine when there's 0 people there, but you know, when you see other, just pull up on the bank somewhere, float down the river and do that. Like, who cares? You just can't be on that dock when other people need to.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do stuff like that where and I need to do that before I get out in the main river, I
Hilarious.
motor off of the ramp and just
Where
do
you're
it.
completely out of
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Completely out of the way.
A lot of times, on a lot of the launches that I'm at, we can just pull off and go on the bank too, and sit there. That's a big one. Some guys don't get in their boat and fire their motor up and back it off the trailer. Some of them use a rope and they just push it off the trailer, and they need the first available spot. They're not driving it out and around and going and grabbing the spot behind you. They're just shoving it off the trailer. So
Yeah. Be patient with new people.
That's-
There's
yeah.
always gonna be. I will say
Offer-
though, if you're new,
Offer help.
offer help. But
That-
also, if
that's
you're
one
new,
of the
go
bigger
down and
things.
practice
For sure.
during not the peak of the season too.
Yeah.
If it's your first time, don't go at dark. Go in the daylight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, Clint knows all because he's
some of
made
the
them all.
some of the
He got
launches,
three springers
if
yesterday,
you don't
he
have
knows
lights
all.
on your trailer, it can be. You have lights on your trailer, Blair?
lights on my trailer?
Yeah, reverse lights.
No.
Oh, you should. It's a game changer.
Okay, well, while you're talking lights, what should you do with your lights at a boat
Put them on
ramp?
bright, light bars on. That way you have the whole ramp to yourself. Because nobody can back down.
You're an idiot. No.
Running lights. Running lights.
If you put your boat on dock A and you find a place to back up on dock C, do you wait for dock A to clear? If you put your boat.
Oh,
I
so he's
think
saying
he-
there's multiple choices.
Like
You-
when
you
you're
go to
taking
the
when
boat.
you're taking your boat out.
You go
I
to
think
the
he's saying there's
unoccupied
multiple
lot.
choices, but the one that's open is not the one that you want or need to tie your boat off. Like, do you wait or do you just take the first available spot because you're next in line? I guess that's the way I read that.
I guess it would
Oh.
depend, right?
Does that
So
make
if you want like
you're
an
saying,
inside
is it
slot
taken
versus
out
an
or put in?
outside slot?
I think he's talking about when you're taking your boat out of the water. If you put your boat on dock A
Where
and
is
you
he?
find a place to
Right here.
back up on dock C, so there. Or do you wait for dock A to clear? You might have to expand on that a little bit, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it. I think I get it.
He
Cliff's
said
got it.
I think
he
I
said-
get it. So yeah, so like
While
he
pulling
put
out.
his boat on
while
dock
pulling
A.
while
Yeah.
pulling out.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I thought.
that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you back into dock C and get out of the way as quick as you can, unless you just don't have that option of pulling your boat up on the trailer, which some guys like to use the rope and pull their boat onto the trailer.
Like if you can flag somebody else around, do it. Yeah, if that's
Tell
if
them,
that's where you wanna be.
I have to wait. This is how I load my boat. I need to come down this ramp because my boat is right there. You're welcome to go down dock C.
Yeah, just
That or
communicate,
like
I guess.
conditions or something. You
like
need
that.
to be on a certain side of a launch because you know the wind's blowing. It's going to blow you into a certain direction. Can't blow you that way, so you have to be on that side of the launch.
Yeah,
You know, just
there's times.
situation.
There's one crowded fishery that we go to where I choose to launch on the same side every morning, and so I tell the person, but I pull up to where I know the person can get past me and still back down, and I tell them I'm waiting. You can go
Yeah.
by, and it never slows any
Yeah.
traffic
As
down.
long as you're not impeding
It
anything.
just slows
like,
it down for me.
Yeah.
I'm waiting a little bit longer for this guy to get out of here, but you can take that spot.
Yeah.
If you just sit there and don't say anything and sit in everybody's way, then you got 10 guys behind you being frustrated.
DB fishing.
Here we go.
Who-
This one. So let's talk. We started talking lights.
Oh,
Jared.
trailer reverse lights. though.
That's
I like
this
that
is
guy.
the obvious. Was the big one. One of the big one. It's the obvious one, but
No,
it's
but-
crazy how much you still see it.
Because I guarantee you, we're going to say this. Turn off your headlights when backing down the ramp and watch the comments. I guarantee you there's going to be
can't.
people that comment and say, I can't turn mine off.
I can't turn mine off. Yeah.
Lies.
If you go, there's this site you can actually go to. I
Turn
think
your
it's called
truck
YouTube,
off.
and it will show you how to shut your lights off.
Turn your truck, back your boat in, and when you're back there dealing with your boat and unloading it, turn your truck off.
That's one way of doing it. Turn your
Yes.
truck completely
Why
off
does
then
your
if you
truck
don't know
need
how
to
to
be
do
running
it.
when it's in park and you're back there messing with your boat?
But I don't know any that you
Cold
can't
outside,
turn
you
them
know,
off
heated
on.
steering wheel, and you don't want your hands.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
There's a certain year of Chevy, and I'm going to say this right now because I know someone that has a
Oh,
Chevy and they
boy,
say
here
the
we
same
go.
thing every dang time. There's a certain years of Chevys,
What years?
and I should look it up.
I think it's mid '90s.
I think it's mid 90s, and it's like they're always on. It's always like running lights. They're always on, and they say I can't turn them off. Yes, you can. And those year Chevys, there's a little circle for like the dome light or whatever. You push that little button
Damn.
5 times, and it turns your headlights off.
On
Oh,
GMC,
yeah, but the e-brake,
one
yeah.
click on the e-brake turns.
So that's the
it
other thing I was
know
going to say.
that one.
Any of the other vehicles that you say that you cannot turn them off on, exactly that.
Yeah.
Push your e-brake down 1 click, and it turns off those running lights, those daytime running lights. It turns them off.
And if
And
you
if
don't
all else fails, turn off your truck.
turn your truck off. You're not even in it. Turn it off.
Oh,
Knew
man.
it was going to happen.
This is why we can't have
Bow.
things.
Nothing happened.
Has Marlon been commenting?
No, I haven't seen
No,
the
you can
comment.
come back out and play for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's get a bigger price back on then.
Oh God.
Yeah, we got the last one, so we're going to keep talking boat ramp.
Are we going big? You
This
want? How
one's-
big do you want?
Go
this?
big.
It's pretty
Okay.
sick.
Yeah, go
I
big.
mean, we already have that.
Yeah.
Oh, we need more.
Jared's been in here. We got all the spin gloves.
Okay, here's
Okay, so again,
buddy
I haven't
Jake's
given any of these
sweatshirt
away.
Right here.
Head-
Here you go, Jake.
headlights
Start
off.
Commenting.
and if people don't understand
Wow.
why, when there's multiple
XL.
lanes at a boat ramp and someone's trying to back down and you're sitting down at the bottom while you're rigging your rods and everything else and you're not taking your boat off and you have your headlights on, no one else can back down because they're blinded and they can't see anything. We'll go through it.
Oh.
We'll go through it.
Gosh.
Hold. I'm not done.
We're giving this away.
Wow.
We're going to fire through it. Anything else on boat ramp? What else can you guys think of? Don't tie off at the, like if you're rigging and stuff, you can try to bank your boat. Put it on the bank if you're going to be rigging and waiting for people. There's lots of things you can do.
That's a big one where people just tie off to the ramp and they're like, we were here first and we're not moving, but it's just like work with everybody, pull up. There's most of the time you can just leave your kicker running, leave it in idle, and pull up against the bank and get your stuff ready. What else?
We're making it happen, dude.
Again, we talked about just be ready to go. Be ready to go, and if you're not, pull out of the way and get ready.
Don't get your boat ready on the launch.
No. And when we say get ready, when you pull up, you should be taking your straps off, putting your plug in, maybe undoing the chain if you want. Some ramps I don't. I don't either. I leave them both on because I have to go down there to undo the strap anyways. It takes 1 second.
Oh, I got one.
Look at these comments.
When you're leaving the ramp,
oh,
don't pull into the parking lot where everybody else is trying to pull up and back their boat down. Get the heck out of there.
Yes.
You're not going down the road. You can drive 200 yards without your straps on. Find some gravel to pull over in a parking spot. Whatever you have to do, don't just pull it out of the water and stop like you're not in everybody's way, because you are.
Yeah. Yes. You know what we're talking, right?
Yes, 100%.
Like, give people that are coming in to pull forward and get lined up to start backing down the ramp, give them the room. And like I said, I've driven down the street to like a Mexican restaurant to do the rest of the straps and everything
I am
else.
almost always never at the ramp anymore when I do that.
No.
I get out of the congested area, period.
Okay, here's another one. But this was...
I just don't know how people don't think, like, how am I not in the way? I'm sorry, ignorance is bliss for some people, man, and I wish I could live in that world, but
I don't know. I think they just don't know.
I always feel like I'm in such a rush.
Yeah. Well, they pulled their boat up and they're up out of the way. They think they're good, but then no, you're not.
You're not.
Get definitely out of the way, or like he said, pull into another open parking spot or something else. Do it there, and then you can loop back around.
Is this a video we need to do? Like a tutorial?
Oh, we've done it. We've done it.
There's spots where we have to go. There's spots where I have to go back out onto the highway. I go back out onto the highway and pull off on the gravel off the side of the road.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to go off on another rant, but it was a jet skier, right? So this is special. I don't think we have a lot of jet skiers watching, but if you're a jet skier,
we're going to find out if we do.
I guarantee you there's no jet skiers on here.
Here they come.
I mean, there might be the one guy
Go for it, Clint.
No, the one guy, I don't care. The one guy that fishes off the jet ski in our area, that guy's badass. I'm not talking about that guy. The jet skier that fishes and has the whole fishing setup, jet ski and stuff like that, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking
wakeboard boats,
wakeboard boats, the happy jack guys that go out on the weekend. Dude, this literally happened in Ridgefield, and I
recreational boaters.
Dude, you don't own the river.
Boaters.
I lost my mind. So it's
no way.
Imagine that. End of the tide, and you come in, and there's not a lot of dock space, right? So some
Kayakers.
people...
They're pulled right up on the launch.
Kayakers is another one.
They're pulled right up on the
No,
launch.
dude, this guy, there's 2 jet skiers, and they're both backed in, and I was like, well, this is going to be a special day. You already know, walking, and there's 2 trucks with jet ski trailers. One guy had 2 jet skis. One was already on the trailer. He was obviously waiting for his wife, so I'm like, okay, I'll give him some slack. He's waiting for the second jet ski to come. The other guy only had a single jet ski. Pulled his jet ski up on it, sat there, and then hopped over from ramp B to ramp A and started having a conversation with the guy waiting on the other one. While there's probably 20 boats, like there's people up on the banks, beached, and then there's probably 20 boats of people, because some people don't have someone to run the boat and to get the truck, right? And there's literally 20 boats out there circling.
It's a lot of guides that do that.
And we're all looking at each other like, seriously? Like, what the F? And like people are kind of like doing this, right? And I'm like, all right, this guy's not going to do this for very long. He's going to get the hint. Like, this can't happen.
Yeah.
So your communication skills were not...
No, I gave it some time. No, I gave the guy some time. I was letting it work its way out. I'm like, there's no way this guy's going to sit here and have a 15-minute conversation. Nope, I was wrong. That guy was going to sit there and have a 15-minute conversation. Oof. So I finally look at everyone and go, I'm taking one for the team. And I was trying to be nice.
Of course.
So yeah. But I was nice at first. I motored up, and I just went like, hey, you know, and he's busy talking away to the guy. I go, hey, bud.
Oh, dude, you dropped the Bud line.
That's where you went wrong.
I don't care. He's a jet skier.
Or pal. Hey, pal.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Dude, anyways. So he turns around and goes, yeah? And I go, hey, man, are you done? And he goes, yeah, I'm done. You don't have to be such a, or he snapped right away. Like, his this response to it where I was just like, hey, are you done? Like, it could have been like, oh, sorry, man, or whatever,
Yeah.
or hey, I'm new, I'm a jet skier, I was dropped on my head as a kid, whatever the reason is, I don't know what it is, but the guy just like went off. And then I was like, so dude, then the F-bombs just start flying. Dude, it was just,
Could it
oh
have
yeah.
been because you called him Bud?
Yeah.
You
Do
kind
you
of
think it was-
escalated the
You
situation.
gotta go to.
You need to go to
say
de-escalate, not escalate.
guy or
Brother.
I kind of maybe I said man.
Hey,
Maybe
brother.
I said man. I don't actually know. Why is Bud triggering?
Oh,
To
dude,
some
it's
people,
like
I
a
think-
car salesman thing. The
I will
buddy,
say
buddy.
when
See,
Bud
when
It's
I-
almost like
wants
you're
to say
talking
Bud
down to
to
him.
Oh,
you're
well, see,
not trying to go
education's
Bud.
happening. I didn't know. Hey, Bud.
That's
Like
a
nice.
sign.
Hey, Bud. Are you done? Was
See, look
triggering.
how good that looks. Hey, bud, you done? Like, I can imagine.
I didn't say like, hey, Bud, you done? I was like, hey, Bud, you done? Like,
Had some chipper in his voice.
I did until he mouthed off to me, and then it turned. I mean, what I don't think he realized was, my truck was the next in line to pull out. So when we pulled out, we're both right next to each other, and that's when the show started. I will just say that. That's when the show started. So if you're in Ridgefield and you heard my mouth, I apologize. It was a weak moment in my life. It won't happen again.
Yeah, right. Okay, giveaway.
Giveaway.
Pick
What
somebody.
are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Side cam it. Show them what they're gonna win.
Dun,
Let's do
dun,
it.
dun.
There you go, Cliff. Show
This
it
was
off.
Clint's idea, so this is what it is.
Boom.
There's like too much to list.
There is
but,
a
like,
lot
we'll
of
just
stuff right here.
we'll just kind of give you the
Some kale wobblers.
we're just gonna give you kind of
What's
this,
under it?
Well, we're gonna get. Oh, that's dirty right there. I love that one.
Ooh, Marlon might actually be mad given that he keeps talking about that one being
so do
fire.
I.
It's a different one.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not the one he's been.
And
talking
then Acme hoodie.
Nice,
Jake, it's your sweatshirt, bro.
dude.
All you have to do is comment to win.
Comment to win. Okay, it's the end of the night. We're done. I feel like we hit a lot of. Oh, that's not a good look. Here we go.
Oh, because I was looking at Blair.
Okay, last comments. Did you guys enjoy the live feed? I know it's probably different than what you're used to. It's not the usual Cam, not the usual Marlon, or Jordan yawning. What did you think about the three guys up there tonight? Give these guys some love. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you thought.
Pizzazz.
Did you enjoy it? Do you appreciate them?
Best live feed ever.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's kind of saying everything we need to know right
Thoroughly enjoyed. We just need to pin the last.
100% enjoyed. See, look at this.
there. Wow.
Great reviews.
Thank you, everybody.
Luigi rocks. The tag ends, formerly known as Luigi.
Damn, dude, you can't it doesn't matter what you do.
I can't remember, but Cam and I were fishing at.
Please tell me people say that to you on the water.
Oh my gosh, dude. There was this guy, we're halfway out in the river, right across from the boat launch, and he goes, "Is that tag in?"
Yes!
Or no. Or the guy goes, "Where's tag in?" And I turn around in the boat. Cam
Yes!
just points right up to the bow. He goes, "Right there."
So
I
awesome.
turn back around, I'm like, "Hey, I'm here." Yeah. It is, yes. People definitely got one stuck. I'm kind of glad that scale obsession's kind of faded off.
Oh, yeah, because you ate the shad, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to do that again.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Dude,
thing.
and I am, where are they at? Where's it at?
Nope.
Right here, dude. These Castmasters. That one right there. I can't remember what.
Gotta get 'em on a
I can't
dart.
remember what color I think it was like a
Chartreuse?
fluorescent orange. Was like my number one.
Numero.
Yeah.
But wait,
Yes,
no,
yes,
didn't you eat the shad because you didn't catch one?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he was. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. This year is gonna be different,
Oh.
bro.
He's gonna get
I'm bringing
skunked on a
Castmasters
Castmaster this year.
Yeah, Acme's hooking it up, and we're getting Castmaster with it.
There's a lot of
There's all these
pressure out
Hey
there.
Buds. I didn't know Hey Buds was triggering.
Hey, bud.
See, I even
Bud,
learned
when
something
you-
in the
when
live
you
feed.
don't know the guy,
Yeah.
Bud is like probably one of the more triggering things I
Really?
could say to another.
You
Or
all-
when you haven't seen somebody for a long time, and then that's your like go-to because you don't say their name or something. You're like, hey, bud.
I call everyone boss. Is that like I'm like,
Boss?
hey boss?
Ooh, yeah, that's another one. I'm like, no, nah,
Really?
It used to be okay.
It's better than bud.
It used to be okay, but I feel like it's faded.
I think I'd be all right with a boss.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
Bud.
I don't
Over
care
a
what you
Bud.
guys say. You guys need to chill
know
out and
how
relax.
you
Someone
learn
says, hey
You
bud,
learned something tonight.
just relax. Chill
Ooh.
out.
What about pal?
Pal's
Hey,
the
pal.
same as bud.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah.
Would
Really?
say the same. Yeah.
I got
Hey, pal.
educated on this because I pissed somebody off with it. Same.
Yeah, well I think I'm gonna keep doing that. If you get your knickers in a knot because I called you bud, dude,
Listen, pal.
go do
Yeah.
something else.
Come on.
I think it's like a sign of disrespect or something.
I
don't know.
that is
Bro,
not,
Good show, buds.
dude. That is not a sign of disrespect.
What about Chief?
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Chief, I don't know.
Delivery.
I don't really
It's all on
get called
delivery.
Chief.
I will say though that jet skier, he's like, dude, you're old. You need to chill out and you need to be nicer to younger people. And I'm like, he's calling me old. I was like, what in the hell? I was like, dude.
Wow.
And then he's
That's
like,
where you lost
You're like,
it.
you really just pulled the old
oh yeah.
card on me right
No,
now?
and then he told me like, do you talk to your wife like that? Go home and yell at your wife. And I'm like,
Oh.
no,
would've
I
told
won't
him-
even tell you what I said, dude.
Oh,
It-
kiss
your
it-
sister
it-
with
yeah, I
that
was
mouth?
gonna
Is
say,
Oh,
what
yeah.
I said?
Clint was definitely triggered.
oh, dude,
after that.
I went to a dark place.
Oh my god.
There was people dying laughing at the ramp. Like literally, like after the guy pulled away, there was people laughing for like 5 minutes.
I bet.
It was
I
a
wish,
good little. I wish there was like a ramp cam.
I would love to see Clint all
What
fired
would
up.
Buzz Ramsey do?
Oh.
Okay,
boy.
pick somebody, Clint.
Okay, here we
Pick
go.
Someone, and we are out of
Past
here
my
for the
bedtime.
night.
Okay, now this one I get. I don't use that one.
It's the same thing, I think.
No,
No.
that one's totally different than a bud.
No.
Hey, dude. Yeah, see.
Dude
All right.
is just a common like dude, like
Bro.
Oh,
yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh. Hey, yeah. It's because I don't have the freaking Twin Towers
Dude,
standing
that's
right
'cause-
next to me.
That's because we're all leaning
Woodland
down.
Hobbies, you have won the last prize pack for the night. And it is one hell of a prize pack. You got one.
I may
I'm
never
gonna
be able to
keep
come
that.
back, so
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Acme products, and including a short bus spinner and some spin glows. So this was an insane come up.
oh my God! The boys are gonna have to ship all this.
I'm never going to be allowed back.
Marlon's gonna be so pissed when he
I'm
has to
just
pay
gonna
for this
say,
shipping.
Cliff.
Yeah, I didn't do this.
With the giveaways tonight.
I didn't make the giveaways.
Dude, it's a lot easier. Like, I've said this at like bashes and stuff. I've told Marlon, I was like, you know what it is? Like, how much fun it is just to throw all this stuff out. Like, I love it.
It is.
Speaking of that,
When
buy
you're
your
not-
tickets.
Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, last time. If you guys have not bought your tickets,
April 21st, right?
Yep.
Erie, Pennsylvania. And I know
The Bayfront
Nolan has
Convention Center.
Bayfront, yes.
Bayfront Convention Center.
He's already been pumping it, so if you guys haven't got your tickets,
None of that
if
was-
you're over there or if you're going to be one of those people that want to travel for it.
Yeah, go. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be the.
Yeah, you guys love Clint so much, he's going to be there.
I don't know about that, but
Pretty much the whole crew's gonna be there, right?
yeah, I'm flying.
Are you going?
I am not going.
Colt,
Oh.
Hayden, like yeah, the whole crew will be there.
All the
It'll
cool
be
kids.
Dave.
it'll be a
All
bash.
the boys.
It'll be fun.
Besides me.
I'll put a keystone or two in me and hype the crowd up and throw stuff away and give stuff away. So
There you go.
the whole goal is people walk away with stuff. So I'm glad you guys liked it. We appreciate you hanging out. We went long. See, we're not like Cam and have to go to bed at 8 o'clock because he's old and grumpy.
You, but
Yeah, I got to. Yeah, I have
You
to
are
do
old
that
and
thing.
grumpy?
so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's end it. We appreciate you all for staying all the way to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. We'll see you on the water.
Thank you, guys.